Hey, by the way, Clarence is stopping by.
Clarence who?
Clarence Clemens.
Clarence Thomas?
That's what Bruce Springsteen was saying. Hey, he's going to come by. He's going to tell us a quick story about how Bruce had to ask him to come back because Bruce's career is...
Well, he's very happy about that, I'm sure.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. And hey, let's get Clarence right in here. Clarence now is a hot property again.
Oh.
By the way, Clarence is on time. I wanted to talk to you, Robin. He was here 15 minutes early. A good example.
I resent this.
Why?
Because I wasn't late to every appearance.
Let me look at a man who's on time. Hey, wow, a whole new look for Clarence. What the hell happened? What'd you do? You went to some braids, man?
Huh?
Dreadlocks?
Yeah, new thing.
Wow, it's a whole look.
Yeah.
You still into that religion of yours? What's that? The Shri...
Are
you still into that?
No, he's a friend of mine. He's a good friend, but I'm not on the path anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Clarence was like into this whole...
fell off.
Hey, who was that over? Oh, is that Robin?
Robin wanted to know if you were Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, no, I heard that a while ago. I want to tell you something. Robin who?
You're not the Supreme Court Justice, are you?
No, I don't go around pitching women on their behind.
Yeah, I know you don't.
How would I put my own water, don't you know?
Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Clarence.
I got my initials on this here, got my own...
You got your own water. Hey, that's nice, man. And look, and it's got a C on it. No, he didn't bring that for me. It's got a C on it. That's Clarence's water. That's right. Actually, Clarence said by Bruce Springsteen bought it. You know, boy, how things have changed for Clarence.
Hey.
Man, oh, Shevitz. You hung in there and look what happened. You know, I said to Clarence, patience. I said to Clarence for many years, you know, Clarence, of course, is the great saxophone player. He played with Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band. And suddenly, without warning, Springsteen had a little discussion with Sting. Sting says, "You ought to leave your band. You ought to leave your band." And Springsteen goes, "Yeah, you think I ought to leave my band?" And Springsteen was very full of himself. All his albums were #1 hits.
Yeah,
am I right?
Everything was going
was going great. Whatever magic there was, it was between Bruce and the E Street Band. And Bruce started to think that he was the only reason. And there was a certain dynamic between you guys.
Well, I'm glad you cleared that all up for me. I've been wondering all this time, what the hell happened?
Well, let me tell you what happened.
I understand how Bruce, who at one time was kissing Clarence during every show.
Oh, yeah, big, you know what it was? Trying to look liberal, kissing a black man on stage, right? You know, notice he didn't kiss the other guys.
Yeah, you know, full mouth, open mouth kisses.
Hey.
For years, I thought Clarence was a homo. I didn't know. You're into women, man. I can't believe it. That's right. But what's odd was that it was almost like this breakup occurred. And here, you know, Bruce Springsteen, he's kissing Clarence. He's so close to Clarence. I got to have my Clarence. Clarence is the man. And we have this thing back and forth. And he plays the guitar.
He's my brother.
And he's my brother. Right? I don't see color. I just see a man standing there. And the whole thing. Right, my brother?
You got the heart.
Right. He knows. Clarence knows. It's true. So all of a sudden, how did you get dumped again? He didn't even call you on the phone, did he?
No, didn't he send a telegram?
Yeah, what'd you get? A piece of paper?
No, singing telegram. No.
What happened?
You're out of the band. No.
How did he? You're out of the band.
Baby, you're out of the band.
And don't think it was easy for Clarence. You know, for 3 years...
no stinking big man.
For 3 years, Clarence was installing cable.
Oh, stop it. It didn't get that bad.
Oh, yeah, it was tough.
I'll tell you it was.
No, Clarence, because you were never, like you got paid as a band member, right? I mean, Bruce wrote all the songs and everything, so you guys never got, like, your share.
You didn't get royalties?
We got... When you went on tour...
Great salary.
When you were on tour, you were a salaried man. Yeah, it wasn't like you were sitting there splitting it four different ways.
Wait a minute. When they were in the studio doing an album...
Go ahead.
Yes.
What did they get played as?
Like double scale. Yeah, like session plays, double scale, right?
I don't know. I never looked.
Yeah. I mean, you never got a percentage of the album.
No, I don't. No.
Right. So Clarence is not a rich man.
So
no, I'm certainly not. Thank God.
Right. What do you get, like $5 to $10 an hour or something?
I don't know. I just keep going, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm serious about that.
You were able to live a nice life.
I'm able to live a nice life.
Yeah, right. But you weren't living like in a castle like Bruce's.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to live like one. That's the whole thing.
So Clarence is a good man and everything, and he was a company man. He understood what had to be done. But at the same point, you know, he had a lot to do with the success of the E Street Band.
There was a sound.
There was a visual impact. You were dancing on stage. No one else even moved around. Clarence was the only one, right?
That's it.
And you make it out with Bruce on stage. I mean, you did more than a man should have to do.
The big man stepped forward.
So how did he break the news to you? Just a quick review.
Well, I was in Japan. It was Ringo at the time.
Boy.
I got a phone call.
Well, that was a bad deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it was fun. I got a trip to Japan. I stayed and had a good time.
Right.
Anyway, I got the call saying
That's got to be a tough gig with Ringo, though, huh?
What's Ringo talking about?
Yeah, right.
How he can't
I was a beautiful
Hey, Clarence, you think we could do Back Off Boogaloo tonight? Back Off Boogaloo, I say. Back Off Boogaloo, I say. Back Off Boogaloo. It's work, right. Yeah, I don't want to put it down. Okay. All right.
Anyway, I got this call and says,
hey, little brother.
Hey, Clarence. Hey, man. You got to come. It's over, Hey, man. And I thought he said,
yeah, it's like, hey, get away from Ringo. Get over here and get home.
Yeah, come back. We're going to do a new album,
No, he meant stay over there. Stay with Ringo. So what, you mean he was just like mumbling it's over?
Yeah, it was over. But it was cool.
Yeah, and then what did you say?
At first I was like really stunned and like,
hey, Clarence, learn Japanese. Right.
So I did.
No, really, but what I mean, like, were you stunned, man? Were you like shocked? Did it come out of left field?
Yeah, it totally came out of left field for me. But, I kind of...
Now, at first,
you kind of get the feeling. You kind of get the feeling that something
was wrong, yeah.
It's like being married. You be with somebody for long enough,
You get a vibe.
He was changing.
Your spouse is... someone else or something.
Yeah, you can see some come, but you don't want to admit it to yourself.
But did Clarence know that the whole band was fired at that point, or did he think that it was just him?
No, he told me it was the band.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. He said, "Hey, I'm going out on my own." And may I be honest here, Clarence, and say that I'm sure through the years you kind of secretly said to yourself, "Hey, I'm glad Bruce is bombing as a solo act."
Well, you were sitting there. You were the first person to get that new album, weren't you?
That's right. I was in the front row of every one of those concerts.
No, but you felt vindicated now that the band. He needs you guys. It's obvious. He went out with that band with Mackenzie Phillips' husband and all that stuff.
It's the thing that you have to go through these experiences in your life. Speaking from my spiritual side, you say, you must have.
There's a reason.
There's a reason for all these things.
Yes.
And when it comes down to it, man, you can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's cool. But I know secretly.
When you dreadlocks up.
No, I know secretly. You forget spiritualism.
He was rolling on his back.
That's right.
Kicking and screaming, laughing.
Right. You were happy. Because listen, this band was your life, and this is your identity, and you want it back again.
A lot of time.
And it must have hurt you when you first tuned in Saturday Night Live and you saw Bruce with that other band try to make a go of it.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't? It was too painful?
No, it was too painful.
Really?
If you see your ex-wife down the street with another guy.
And exactly. And did people say to you, "Hey, Clarence, tune in. You'll get to see Bruce's new band and everything." Did people try to torture you with that?
No.
You know how vindictive people are?
People were always on my side. All my friends.
Were they?
They were really there for me.
Because I called you up that night. I said, "Clarence, turn on the TV. You got to see this."
I say,
Hey, come on, man. You got to eat your heart out.
Face up to it. Face it up.
And you probably said in your own mind, excuse me for a minute, you probably said in your own mind that, "Hey, man, he's there with that band. Why can't he be with us? Why does he have to be with that band?"
Or were you able to objectively evaluate it?
I did. I objectively evaluated the situation that, a man's got to do what he's got to do.
But did you look at this band and say, they suck?
Yeah. Oh, they know better. Yeah, you did. All right, there you go.
What are you doing with them? They suck.
Right.
Well, they were great musicians, but it wasn't the same, and he didn't want it to be the same. He was looking for something different, and then we found out something different wasn't maybe not what he wanted.
Now, how did it come about? Did Bruce call you and say, "Look, I got to get the band back together, man. I got to get you guys in"?
Where did he call you? Where were you this time?
This time I was home in...
You weren't in Japan, were you?
No, I was back at home in Mill Valley there, chilling out and getting ready for my birthday party.
There you go. Hey, life goes on.
Life goes on, you know.
Right. All of a sudden, you get a phone call.
You get a phone call. Say, hey, come on.
Hey, little brother. Does he have a special nickname for you or something?
No, Big Man.
Hey, Big Man. Did he say, "Hey, Big Man"?
Yeah.
And is that the first time you'd spoken to him in years?
No, we talk. I've been to his house, and we talk. We remain friends. And,
right.
But...
Picked up his phone and go, "Hey, man.
Come on up and we're going to do something, And I said, wow, that's cool. He told me about the album. They put the new album out. And do a couple of new songs. Went back and did it. And, man...
That was a good birthday present.
I think it was the greatest birthday present I could ever have. But the thing that was so funny about it, I had planned this party, and I called half the people and told them about it. But I was pretty excited about getting back with the band. I forgot to call the other half the people.
Right.
So all you guys are still standing out in my yard waiting for the party, go home.
Oh, is that right? You mean you actually split and went
for the party?
You mean it was that? I mean, you literally had to go over right that minute and
it was like a day later. It was like the next day.
I see.
We know how we do things.
Wow. So you put away your Springsteen voodoo doll.
Took the pins out.
And there you were.
It worked.
Now, by the way, Clarence doesn't sit idly by waiting for Bruce Springsteen's phone call. Life goes on. He put out another album, a solo album, a Clarence Clemens solo album, which I will ask you about, Clarence. Let me take a short break.
Certainly.
And then I would like to find out about, this is a spiritual album?
Yes, this is from the spiritual
I want to hear
what does that mean?
Well, we're going to find out. I don't know. We're going to find out when we get back. Clarence will describe what this is.
All right.
All right? I would have made Springsteen wait a couple of days, personally.
I wouldn't have jumped right back in.
I wouldn't have jumped right back in. I would not. I tell you something.
Bruce, what are you saying?
I would not have jumped right back in.
I have commitments. I was busy.
Party.
I might have said, excuse me, big man. Little man. Hey, by the way, tune in our E! show tonight. Yasmin Bleeth. You watch Baywatch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're not that spiritual. Yeah, isn't that great?
Hey, that is spiritual.
you like which one do you like? You like Pamela Anderson, obviously.
Well, you know, I like...
you like a woman with big breasts, don't you?
Well, you know...
What do? You dating these days or what?
No, I'm just a free single guy.
Are you really? But you're dating.
I live alone.
Oh,
wait a minute. What happened to the wife?
What wife?
He got rid of that wife.
What wife? He doesn't even remember.
Yeah. He did to her what Bruce did to him.
Hey, it's over.
No, yeah, exactly. You know, that was the funniest thing that happened. It ain't funny at all, but, you know, three things happened at the same time.
Right.
My record label dropped me, Bruce dropped me, and my wife dropped me.
So your wife dropped you?
Yeah, all happened.
Is that what happened? Your wife dropped you?
Yeah.
Is that right?
We kind of divorced. It was a...
Who was that, a white woman?
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is, man. You know what those white women do? They're not going to really love you for you.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Well, we're real good friends now.
You got to marry a black woman.
I'm looking, Howard.
They're good.
I'm looking.
I got someone in mind for you.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
No,
a
you
certain
don't.
sister that looks very fine today.
Can you tell you? You know, I have a friend that lives in her building, you know.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
surprised you never pick up the phone.
Never came up and knocked on my door.
Knocked on my door.
Who is it, that Swedish wife you had?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was hot, huh?
She back in Sweden?
No, she's back. She went back to Sweden with the kid, and they came back, and they're here.
Now they probably want to get in touch with you now that you're back in the band, right? Am I right?
Coming back
no,
too?
she's back. Am
I right, my brother?
They're all back. They're all right, bro. You know how it goes, brother.
yeah, exactly. So the white women are back when the band isn't down. There you go. That's right. So you're back to dating, or you're just laying low?
I'm dating a little bit. You know, I'm dating here and there, and just laying low. It's so crazy.
Where do you go to
really
find women?
Yeah, where do you date? Where do you go? That's a good question.
I don't go. You know, I go to libraries and.
Do you really?
No.
You go to the Shri Chimnoy meetings? You're not going to meet anybody there. A bunch of women in robes.
Like a supermarket, you know.
And Clarence got real spiritual, got into the Shri Chimnoy thing.
Right, for a while he had changed his name.
Yeah, it's like
all that?
Clarence went so overboard, he became this guy. What was your name again?
Mook Shagun.
Yeah, Mook Shagun. And when you met Clarence, you had to like call him Mook Shagun.
Well, some of my friends still do. You know, I still try to live a spiritual life. You know? There's a yin and there's a yang there.
Let me tell you something. So like it was cool for like a couple of months. Then all of a sudden, like, you know, it's like serious business being into this.
This is kind of, you know, when you get back out there on the road.
Yeah.
And you're being Mook Shagun.
Yeah, you know, it's not that much fun. And like,
you know, when you don't have your other people around you.
The whole thing broke down, didn't it? Like being part of Shri Chimnoy, like you couldn't like eat bad food.
But see, you couldn't eat. You were vegetarian,
right?
Basically.
Right.
And sex was out.
And did you,
sex was out?
Is that right? They had to be celibate?
How in the world does he get that?
No, celibacy is a good thing. They have its merits.
Yeah, right. Not for you.
Especially today.
Yeah.
Robin, please.
Were you married at that time?
Yes, I was.
And you had to be celibate?
Well, you know.
No wonder your wife left you.
Goodness, Clarence. I see why the woman ran.
Bada boom.
So you couldn't give your wife any sex?
Well, no, we had sex, and so, you know, of course we had sex. I have a kid to prove it.
Yeah, right, I know.
But you know what they do? They say that you can only have sex for procreation.
Yeah.
Well, it is recreational, or, you know, sometimes it's recreational or it's purposeful.
So His Holiness Shri Chimnoy said to you, look, because you were hanging with the man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you stopped eating meat and everything, you became a vegetarian. He told you to become celibate.
No, he didn't tell me to become celibate. He says, to progress faster. That's the whole thing. You know, you can stop drinking.
Meanwhile, he's probably getting laid left and right.
I doubt.
Well, he had already
wait a minute now. There's a line.
He was not nailing your wife, I hope. Yeah, you be celibate.
Oh, this guy is something.
No, when you were hanging out with him.
I think I'm going to call him my bodyguard.
I think so.
I got him out there. Waiting on that.
Let's leave him out. Okay. So what about this? Would you be in an ashram and stuff and like hang out like in a special place?
Well, actually, it was just the teaching of meditation. It was the greatest thing I learned from this whole experience. Because meditation is very important, you know, to find yourself, and that's where it all comes from, inside you.
So you went way overboard and you even changed your name.
No, I didn't change my name. You know, I was referred to Mook Shagun by my brothers and sisters in the.
Oh, Clarence, come on! You told us to call you that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were really into it.
I thought you were my brother and my sister.
No, I saw him at Hands Across America.
Right.
Clarence is walking around. I saw Clarence at Hands Across America. I got to tell this story. I go to Hands Across America because we were goofing on it.
Right.
So we see Clarence there.
I thought he was serious. So anytime he tells me he was so funny.
And then Clarence, well, come on, holding hands across America going to solve a problem? Come on, please, for Christ's sake.
It wasn't supposed to solve a problem. It was just bring awareness.
I forget even what it was supposed to make us aware of. Do you remember? Do you remember?
No, we don't.
Wait, let me see if Clarence remembers. Do you remember what it was for?
Yes, I do.
What? What was it for?
It was to bring love. Howard, you know what it was for.
No, we were raising money for something.
There was no money involved. There's never any money involved.
Was it for starving African people?
No, it was not about hunger. It was not about starving. It was to bring the awareness of love and peace. That people could come together from everywhere and hold hands around. You know.
So anyway, I go out there and I said, and I was like pissed off. I said, if I go out there, I want to be holding hands with a celebrity.
Right. You don't want to.
I am not holding hands with some common scheme.
Oh God.
So anyway, they said, well, you'll be holding hands with Clarence Clemens. I said, woo, well, all right, wow, yeah, Bruce Springsteen, cool. So anyway, I go out there, and all of a sudden, this vision in white robes.
Yes.
And like like a whole entourage.
His holiness himself.
Yeah, right. You look like Hare Krishna, and like it looked like a bunch of guys. It would look like Jesus Clemens. It was unbelievable with sandals and a whole thing. It was wild. And then like all of a sudden, I'm like, hey Clarence, Mokshugun. And I go, oh, Mokshugun. Hello. And I'm like, oh no, look who I got stuck holding. Why can't I hold hands with Bianca Jagger? What is this?
Bianca, who doesn't even show.
Yeah, right. She was late. She got a limousine for the whole day. She wrangled a limousine and then never showed up.
At least I show.
Yeah. So anyway, you got into that whole Sri Chimnoy thing. So when you told your wife that you wanted to be celibate, was she like flipping out?
No, we didn't talk about it.
Was she
we didn't have to practice celibacy. This is one of the things that you can do to progress yourself faster. But I wasn't ready to go that fast.
Right. Well, so you did give it to her once in a while, but you cut down a little bit.
Yeah, I cut down.
Right. Cool.
But was she a member too, or was this something that?
Those headphones bad?
Yeah, these are good. These are good.
Okay, good. All right.
Was she in it too, or was she?
Yeah, she became a disciple, but she wasn't as into it as I was. Because I really found something, in meditation. I really found something that was new and different, and it made me. I remember the first time I meditated, I looked at myself and didn't recognize myself in the mirror.
Really?
That's a fact.
Well, it's because you were wearing those funny white sheets. Look like a Ku Klux Klansman.
In reverse. Right?
So did you meet a lot of new broads in that? Can you get hot broads in that Sri Chimnoy thing?
No.
They're not that hot.
No.
Yeah, a lot of ugly girls are very spiritual.
They go into spiritual.
No, there are a lot of beautiful women though.
Really?
Yeah.
Better go to school.
But you don't think about it like that. It's something that you totally don't think about.
A lot of time, like pigs look for God. You know what I mean? Really hot looking chicks.
Please.
Am I right, Clarence? You know what I mean. You've been on the road.
God is the only one who's gonna love them. Is that what you're saying?
God is the only one who can be married to them. So, you know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. All right. Anyway, Clarence.
Oh, Paulo, dang boy. I had to call the girls in the middle.
Oh man.
One more.
No, a lot of ugly girls are always looking for God. I swear to God, I've gone to like a lot of spiritual meetings and stuff. And all you see is ugly girls there.
You know what else is there? Ugly guys.
Yeah. It's a lot of ugly guys and ugly girls.
I didn't mean you, Clarence.
No, it's just like cute girls.
Picking on me all day today. What the hell is this?
Cute girls don't need God.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to meet a black girl. And she does something.
Yeah, I know. She'll cheer you up.
No. I wasn't talking about. I didn't go to Sri Chimnoy. I don't know what was over there.
Cute girls don't need God. That's the thing. You know what I mean? They're all set.
They got me, right.
Okay, anyway, so listen. All right, we'll come back. We got a new album from Clarence Clemens that I will talk to you about and tell you everything about it. We'll listen to some tracks.
And I want to know what it was like when they got back together.
Who?
The whole
Me and the cute girl?
band.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was like everyone sat there and kissed Bruce's ass and didn't even come down on him.
And didn't pretended that it wasn't awful and nothing bad happened.
I'll tell you what happened. It was beautiful.
Really?
Everybody has grown so much, intellectually.
Not Nils. He's still short.
I
don't care how much Nils is away. He ain't going to grow. Guy's about 4'8". Poor bastard.
What a giant in a guitar.
Not a bad-looking guy, but that height thing keeps him away.
Giant guitar player.
Yeah, he can't get really great-looking girls.
Oh, he's got a gorgeous wife.
She's okay.
Okay, are you kidding?
He'd do better if he grew 4 inches.
I won't touch that. I almost touched that. You almost got me right into that.
I'm mad at him. He beat me in basketball. All right. So anyway, So
the angry tall man.
Yeah.
Angry.
You ever play that little sucker in basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
But he don't drive on me. You know what I mean?
Oh, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't.
He can't do the things to you.
All right. Let's come back and find out what happened when you got into the room with Bruce Springsteen, and let's play some of the record, and let's listen to what the hell the spirituality is, and see what the hell you're up to.
Great,
all right, my brother.
All right, brother, man.
That's right. Now, Shagun, Clarence Clemens is here. I'll take this short break, and then I will come back and continue with this right after these words. A little romance in the air during the commercial, right, Clarence?
Yes.
What were you and Clarence doing?
Clarence put his hand on my lap. Next thing I knew, I was in his arms. It was unbelievable.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you know, you two make a nice couple. I swear to God you do. I'm not lying. Two of you look kind of good together.
I know, it feels kind of natural.
Yeah, it does. Clarence made the move on Robin. You are smooth, my brother.
Hey.
You are smooth.
It's a lot of practice now.
No, seriously, Robin came in the room, and there was a little discussion, and then, you see, I never knew how to pick up girls. You know how to do it. Robin got all flustered.
All I have to say is, Bruce is back.
Bruce is back.
Stop that. Now.
We decided on your date.
Yes.
Clarence just turned to you and go, hey, baby, I was just BSing about Bruce. I'm not back with him. You see her bolt out the door. You know what I mean?
Split.
Yeah, it's a split.
I'm out of here. Thanks a lot.
That was pretty cool, the way you moved in on him.
Hey.
Clarence, let me tell you a move, all right? Let me tell you a move. Clarence will be sitting there, and he says to Robin, so, Robin, are you dating? And Robin goes, I'm always dating. And, yeah, of course, I'm always dating. And I got embarrassed. I felt like didn't you guys feel like we should leave the room?
Yeah.
I hope you guys did.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know how to make the move.
You kind of broke the ice first, though, saying, his friend lives near her.
Yeah.
There's a little action coming from your room. Everybody's giving up.
Robin, you get like a schoolgirl. You know, as tough as you try to be, as soon as a guy puts the moves on.
What are you talking about?
Nah, you're not. You're really not.
But did you see him focus? Like, all of a sudden, the whole room changed. It's like, so are you dating?
Yeah, all the focus went right over to Clarence.
We all went,
and he took off his glasses for it, too. Yeah, you know.
Too often, you know.
Yeah, right. It was like a serious move. Yeah, it got scary.
I want to burn my lenses, you know.
Yeah, it was very romantic. That was very romantic what I witnessed.
It was totally, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
I feel good, man.
I wish you talked to me like that. Yeah, so you went, like, Robin walks in the room, and then all of a sudden everything shifts toward Robin. And Robin's like, having a good time.
Yeah, right.
And there's a little discussion about Robin's apartment, and, and Clarence says, my friend lives underneath you, and I understand that he has a lot of action in that bedroom.
You giggle.
And then Robin's giggling. And then all of a sudden he got very serious about it. I didn't know if you were going to make the move or not.
I did.
And you did it in front of us, which took balls.
He almost had his pants off.
Because you know what? You don't want to get...
No, wait a minute.
And then Clarence sort of got I think Clarence thought he was getting rejected in front of all of us.
Oh, no.
And it got embarrassing.
That's the only drawback. The thing, you may get shot down,
In front of us.
Did you immediately know he wasn't kidding, though?
No, I knew he was serious. He goes, are you dating? And then
see, that's what my hesitation was. I mean, in front of you guys, most people don't say anything.
Right.
And so when he said that, I thought, is he serious?
Right.
This is family, right?
And then love was, right. So then...
He's doing it in front of his whole band.
And then, right. And then Clarence says, Robin, so if you're dating, are you busy for dinner tonight? Now, all of a sudden, everyone's quiets down because this is going to be big. This is really big. This is really good.
The drum roll comes.
And then Robin goes, well, I can't because I'm leaving tonight. Robin is doing a book signing tomorrow. Where are you doing it, by the way?
In
In Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah.
She's doing a book signing in Dallas. Have you read her book?
No, I'm going to Dallas.
You don't read the book before the date. Don't read. I don't want to ruin the romance. Don't read the book before the date. You'll be scared. You don't want to end up in the book.
I'm very spiritual.
Right. So anyway, but she's into some wild sex, though. You're in for a good treat.
I can't wait.
I mean, things happen.
I promise I won't read the book first.
Okay.
So wait a second. So
I want a chapter in the next one.
Yeah, I bet. I'd pay money to watch you two in bed together, man. For that wild sex.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I bet you could turn her on. The big man. The big man. Yeah. So anyway, so then Clarence asked Robin, and Robin says, no, I'm busy Friday tonight. I can't go to dinner.
Right.
And then stopped. So it was like, she just blew him off. He's our guest. And then all of a sudden Clarence went,
I came back.
Yeah, we kind of said, gee, this is kind of embarrassing. We feel like we should all leave. And Clarence was like, yeah, I was hoping you guys would leave. And then it didn't look like romance was going to happen, but then all of a sudden you two are exchanging phone numbers.
Hey, you know,
he hung in there.
I hung in.
Yeah.
That's my nature.
See, I would have ran out of the room.
It was weird for a second because it was. Does he say, well, what about next week?
Yeah.
And it's like,
No, we never get that far.
And I was thinking the two of you kind of look cute together. You know what I mean?
I think we do.
Oh, well, I think we always have looked cute.
We always look cute.
And you know. And the other thing is, Clarence is like real experienced with women, so he could probably handle you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've had a few.
Yeah.
I've learned a few.
You've learned a few tricks?
I've learned a few things.
So you know how to, you know how to handle a woman in bed.
Well, it's not
Is
only
that the
in bed.
most important thing? You can learn that.
The most important thing is before bed.
That's
right.
The pre-bed thing is the most important thing in a relationship.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Don't beat around the bush too long. You'll end up just being friends.
You wind up beating the bush, right?
You want a little advice from me, my friend? Because I know Robin a lot of years. She likes it everywhere.
Yeah.
All right? Don't be shy in the sack. Let me just teach the guy.
Does that mean in the kitchen and in the living room? Or?
Oh, no.
that means bring the saxophone.
Is that what that means?
No, she's very open to new things. All right? This is not a girl.
He knows the right words to use.
This is not a prude.
That he has never had sex with me, so he doesn't know what he's saying.
I read your book, my dog.
You read the book.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. I told you not to write that book. No, she is open to all kind of suggestions. All right, so good luck to you.
I got a few. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, obviously I must be. I work with Howard.
Yeah.
Right.
I must be pretty open.
That's what's turning me on.
All right, listen, I'm not going to pry into your love life, but obviously there's some romance.
We'll come back and have some great stories for you.
The two of you actually look kind of nice together.
Is that right?
You kind of look like I could see you guys going to openings and stuff. You know what I mean? And going to concerts.
You already have it pictured, huh?
Yeah, I could see the two of you. Like, I see Clarence in like a white suit. And you in a matching white suit, and like you go into like an opening of an art gallery, one of your fancy friends, Clarence.
Yeah, see, Robin can sign her book, I can sign my album.
There you go.
Yeah.
We do joint appearances together.
The new power couple.
I think I can get to Dallas.
And everyone will be talking about, everyone will be talking about the new power couple, Clarence and Clemens. We saw Robin Quivers, Senator D'Amato, and Claudia Cohen, and Clarence Clemens all together.
And Robin and Clarence got rid of the other two guys. And
Robin Quivers put on some display the other night. Hi, I'm Mary Hart from Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, we've already made Entertainment Tonight.
Last night, at Bruce Springsteen's concert, Clarence Clemens and Robin Quivers made a spectacle of themselves making out backstage. The two lovebirds were really disgusting.
They could not stop.
They could not stop. Robin was open to all suggestions.
Oh, boy, right there.
Right here.
Backstage.
We have exclusive footage of the lovely couple backstage. Our couple. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now
Mrs. Robin Clemens.
Right?
Robin Ophelia Clemens.
That sounds good to me.
I can't change my name, Clarence. You'll have to change yours.
Okay, I'll change mine.
Clarence Quivers.
Yes, he does. Every time she touches.
Word has it, Robin Quivers was walking around the Bruce Springsteen band's tour bus topless. Oh, yeah. Hubba.
We'll just let you write all the publicity.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, that was pretty smooth the way you got in there, though.
Yeah,
so what are you going to do? You going to call her, or is she going to call you? Because you guys
she's going to Dallas, so.
When will you be back, Robin?
I'll be back on Sunday.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Sunday I'm going to be in Washington, D.C.
Oh.
But, you know, this is like Connie and Maury Povich at the beginning of their relationship.
Relationship.
So we'll have to keep this going, Robin.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
We'll have to get it going.
I feel a good vibration through that glass.
Oh, my, thank you. Absolutely.
Go ahead. Don't let me interrupt. Don't say my brother. Go ahead, man. Hey, I never interrupt love.
Are you still here?
Yeah. You're not rejecting his glances, are you? I see you looking right at him.
I'm not.
Maybe I should go over there. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. You're ready.
No.
Why don't you guys go out on a date right now? I'll handle the rest of the show. You know, you guys are going to have to get used to having phone sex because Clarence is always out of town or Robin's busy with her book out of town.
But I think we can kind of coordinate some of these things.
Robin's got a 2-week vacation coming up, though, where you two can really get to know each other. Like maybe she go out on the road with you and the E Street Band.
Boy, Howard is already hooking everything up. We don't have to worry about a thing.
Why don't you guys practice some phone sex right now? Hey, baby, I'm out here on the road.
No, if Robin and I were to have anything happening, we would never have to do it.
What, phone sex?
No, we wouldn't have to do that. We would.
No.
Why not?
we would be together.
You would?
Yeah.
And just like you and your other wife.
That's right.
Well, me and all my other men, too.
That's right. Oh, she and her other guys.
Let me tell you something. You experience her, you ain't going back to anything else.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. She's wild. All right, anyway.
Never forget.
Man,
my palms are sweating.
Just easy.
Whoa.
But don't diss her, man. She's like my sister.
No,
you understand?
You're my brother.
Yeah, he's sweet in here. Wait till you get out of here.
No, she knows.
Have you chained up to a refrigerator? Yeah. All right, so anyway, listen, the reason you're here is for dating and for promoting her new album.
I just came to see Robin, actually.
Is that right?
And I walked through the door, she said, Clarence who?
You know what's funny?
Robin, I don't say that.
That was a setup, Clarence.
Robin, you're going to have to do something to get that out of my mouth.
Clarence is like one of those.
That was a setup.
And maybe before I leave here today, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not impressed.
Clarence is one of those guys like Cher. He goes by one name. You know, everyone knows Clarence. It's like Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice.
I knew who you were talking about right away.
Sure.
Anyway, the point is that I'm going to put on track number 8 here, and you're going to talk a little bit about this. Now, Clarence has put out his own album because he can't wait around for Bruce Springsteen to wake up. Clarence has an album called Clarence Clemens. On it, he is wearing some kind of African jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, actually, that's Native American jewelry.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's hard to tell.
On you, it looks African.
But listen.
What are those things that the Africans wear around their neck?
Those shells?
Yeah, them big shells. He's got that.
The name of the shell.
And you got a kufi on, it looks like, or something. I can't see. What are you wearing on? Are you wearing anything on your head?
Yeah, same thing I got on my head now.
And you got the big earring.
Yeah.
And on the back, now you see this is a spiritual album.
It's a meditative spiritual album.
Now, let me see what you mean by this. Now, what is this?
Now, what does this mean? We can meditate to this, or is listening to it meditation?
The last track on the album is the only dance kind of upbeat music.
The one I'm going to play.
The one you're going to play.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite tracks is the 5th track. Let
me hear that.
The 5th track, that's my favorite on the whole album.
Now, it's spiritual. Let me hear what's spiritual. You can talk to Robin during it. Is this instrumental?
Yes. Oh,
baby.
Robin,
he's very white.
I would like to do it all here somewhere right now and kind of sit down and
go ahead, man.
Light a candle and
romantic.
Open the window and let some breeze blow through wilted breezes of lilac.
You are a spiritual man.
And to sit down and meditate with you for a little while.
What do you think of that, Robin? That's romantic. Candles, you like candles. You know what she does? She takes a bath.
I do too.
Every night.
I do too. Light the candle.
Yeah. And she, listen, wait. Let me tell you what you're in for, my friend. You asked out the right woman. You hit the jackpot bonanza. Listen to this. Every night, she lights hundreds of candles.
Oh, God. You know what? You sound like my house.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you two are made for each other.
We are. Robin, you
guys can have like an artistic house together. I can see that. And
tonight, when you go home, put my album on and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Yeah, and then what you going to do? Get a vibrator and electrocute yourself?
No.
What?
Get batteries. I mean,
right. No. Go ahead.
No, but
go ahead, man.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time. And
well, I'll be doing it in Dallas.
Okay.
Can she call you when she's in the tub?
And I'll be doing it in New York.
Oh, okay.
Can she call you when she's in the tub?
Call me when you're in the tub.
Man, this is going to be romantic. Hey, I don't want to lose her to you, man.
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm on the road, Howard.
I see you slipping away.
Howard,
I can't be here.
Robin, be professional about it.
You're not losing a Robin. You're gaining a big man.
That's right. My son. Hey, listen to me.
What?
This woman lights hundreds of candles. Let me tell you what she does. She gets into a tub and luxuriates herself, and then naked will roll around on her own bed with a vibrator. Is that true or false?
No.
Oh, come on. Tell the truth.
I don't believe that.
That is true.
I will not believe that.
And let me tell you what else she does. When she has a man in her life, he joins her in the tub, and then when they get out, she pours peaches and syrup all over his stomach and other areas, and then eats it off him. She's done that. Have you done that? She is so inventive.
I love that.
Look at that tongue. Look at the tongue, Clarence.
You guys are embarrassing me.
No, come on. Did you not do that? Tell the truth.
Clarence who? Remember that.
Look at those beautiful lips. Look at. She's got perfect teeth. I never had to put $1 into braces or anything.
There you go. You didn't pay anything for these.
Those are all her own.
Her face. The face of an angel.
Oh, why, thank you.
I can see your halo.
You're very sweet. You're very kind.
No, I'm just.
I've always had a good, honestly, every time Clarence has come in, he's always given me a big hug, and I've always felt a great deal of warmth.
Don't look at me when you
But
say
he was
that.
always attached, so.
Now there's a chance.
No, Robert, there's the time. It's all timing.
Yes, that's true.
You know, I think the time is now.
Clarence, I want to sleep with you.
What? Howard?
Not tonight. I'm busy.
Can I get in that tub?
Wait, Howard. Can I get in first, please?
Hey, come on, man. I'm a hot guy.
Wait, let me get wet first.
I'm hung like a girl. Robin, you always had some feeling for Clarence?
I always feel very, he has a good hug. I love to have him hug me.
You like a big man.
Well, it's very
always
nice,
did.
very comfy, very warm feeling.
Love big man. Love big man. I tell you, this is so wonderful.
Wait, I can hear you. Talk up,
I've
man.
never felt so good on radio before.
Really? Listen, I feel like Chuck Woolery. There is real romance going on here. This is a very romantic song, by the way, Clarence.
Thank you.
Will you bring the sax with you on the date?
Oh, no, I won't need it.
You won't need no sax.
I won't need no sax. I get my A's and E's mixed up sometimes.
This is kind of nice.
Thank you.
You guys ought to put this on the first time you get in that tub. This is nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I like this, by the way.
Don't rush
Thank you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
But this is beautiful.
Oh, Robin said it's beautiful.
But
I can't say anything without it.
it's not as beautiful as you are.
This is Robin Clemens. Baby, I want you to take my name. Take it from me.
And then
Take my name.
take my name.
Take my name. This is beautiful, man. You compose this?
Yeah.
I'm feeling romantic. Fred, come here and kiss me.
You and Fred will be in the tub with candles tonight.
Fred, can I call you when I'm in the tub tonight? Absolutely, baby. My brother.
Calls from the top. So, Robin, when you come back here, tell Howard about this phone calls we've had.
Absolutely.
Well, Clarence, I want to thank you, my brother, for coming in so much.
Thank you so much.
It's a beautiful, meditative record, really.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna buy this record.
All right, thank you.
I really am. I like it. What label is it on?
Wait, as a matter of fact, Howard, I'm going to give it to you. Here.
Is that right? Thank you, my brother.
There you go.
What is this?
That's the album.
Wow.
Take both of those.
Can I have both of them?
Yeah, both.
Maybe I ought to give one to Robin.
Well, one should come to me, yes.
The one that's fine, that's the
Since Robin's going to get 50% of the residuals when she marries you, I might as well give her one. And this is Clarence Clemens. Is it in the stores right now?
It's in the stores right now.
I have the autograph one. Maybe I should give that to Robin.
Yeah,
my baby. So when will you two be speaking to one another? Maybe tonight even.
Maybe tonight.
Yeah.
I think
that could happen.
I think so. I think it will happen.
Yeah. Boy, your voice sure changed.
I'll tell you.
You got a love voice too.
I don't know how. I walked in here a wild and crazy guy.
Oh, baby.
Now I'm floating out the door, baby.
You two make a nice couple. Very artistic couple. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I don't know. Am I crazy, Robin?
Hey.
I don't know.
You're not. You most of the time you are crazy.
You are flying on cloud nine. Look at you. Look at Robin over there.
Where you guys
man.
This is too much scrutiny.
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go on that first date? I think you ought to go right up to the apartment. I don't think we ought to wait.
Howard. You must think I'm a real cheap date.
I think we're ready.
No, I would like to come over and cook for you.
Is that right?
Whoa, that's
I have
romantic.
to figure out how to turn on my stove.
Well, I'm a great cook.
What a princess. No kidding.
Perfect. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd love to come and cook for you.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that happen.
What will you make?
This song is called Into the Blue Forest.
Is that the Blue Forest of Love?
The Blue Forest of Love, baby.
You gonna make a song for Robin?
Imagine, Robin, just imagine we're both in a little canoe.
Canoe, yeah. I can't say that on the air. Oh, that's the funniest thing I ever heard, and I had to bleep it.
Oh, I'm sorry you all missed that.
There's a bird in this song, and I don't know. Who played the bird? Did you play that? Fred played the bird, and Clarence started screaming about the bird and used the F word because it interrupted his rap.
Yeah, I was into something.
You ruined it, Fred. Damn it.
Like thinking about baseball.
We were just in the canoe with you and Robin.
That's it.
I was right in there with you. That's a very romantic notion, that canoe. This is a very romantic man.
I think we can get back to it. Now take a deep breath.
Oh, Clarence.
Back into that canoe again.
Oh, what is that? I can't hear what you just said.
Howard.
Oh, sorry, Robin.
It's you talking.
And we're cruising down the Nile. But everything's blue. Blue haze.
Blue haze.
And we come across the sax player standing on the bank playing this melody.
Would that be you?
No.
He's in the cold.
Yeah, how are you in the canoe and playing the sax?
I'm a big man.
Oh, all right. And then what do? You sweep her up in your arms and pull down her panties?
Hey,
when do we get to the sex?
Fantasy, not yours.
You know, one thing about Clarence.
Forget about it.
Forget the whole
thing. Put the bird back. It's over.
And then, baby.
Never maintain a mood in here.
And then, baby, the sax player gets in the canoe, and the two of us get you at the same time. One in the back, one in the front. All right, listen, Clarence. Obviously, there's love in the air. Everyone's excited about this new romantic relationship that seems to be budding. Clarence Clemens, the great new album, Peacemaker, full of meditative music, soulful music, and beautiful saxophone playing.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Clarence Quivers.
Clarence does quiver.
There you go. All right, I like it. All right. And we'll be back after these words. Thanks, Clarence. Thanks, Howard. So, where's my little love dumpling?
She's getting the 5th degree from everybody out there.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
It was weird, too. Like, Clarence was leaving. There was a whole love thing going on here.
Very intense.
And they were hugging and kissing goodbye. And then Clarence was so happy about his romance with Robin, he came over to hug me, and then he goes, I'm too aroused. I can't hug you right now.
Don't get too close.
Yeah. He goes, I'm all sexed up. He was thanking me like I gave away the bride.
Yeah, he suddenly turned to you and felt that he needed to thank you, too.
Man.
Like a lottery winner.
Guy's penis gets him into all kind of trouble. Really does. And I was even discussing, does he want Robin as a girlfriend, or is he just going to put a notch on his belt and move on? Because he's in a major band. I mean, this guy...
I'm not that easily notched, you know.
Very good. Right answer.
Didn't she call guys in from the street?
What?
What are you talking about?
In her book.
Yeah, but not anymore. She doesn't do that.
Yeah, when was the last time I did that?
I don't know.
And we don't even know that she did that.
Every day in your life.
We don't know.
I think that was put in the book for to boost sales.
So
that might not be.
Yeah, right.
That might not be true then.
No, she's not that easy.
Not at all.
Because Clarence goes, listen, baby, I got to call you right now. And he goes, I want to call you when you get off the air. And Robin goes, I'm not going to be home.
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just very pressed for time today.
He says, when will you be home at all today? And Robin says, well, literally, I'm leaving right for Dallas. He goes, will you be at home at all today? She goes, well, like 2 o'clock for like 5 minutes. He goes, I will call at 2 o'clock.
Synchronize, I'll watch it.
Let us synchronize.
But she'll be late for the phone call, so they'll never talk.
I don't know, how serious he was, but he seemed pretty serious.
Oh, he was very serious.
And you know how when you walk out the door here, the E-camera's always waiting for you to get your reaction?
Yeah.
He walks out the door, he stops, and he, leans against the wall like his knees are weak. He clutches his heart. He goes, I'm in love. I swear that's what
really?
he said.
Yeah, he was. Because I hugged him, and he was pretty aroused. And I don't think it was because of me. Robin had worked. And you guys kissed.
You were very exciting.
You guys already kissed on the lips. I saw that.
Was that
I got embarrassed. Yeah, I turned my head.
To look up.
There was a whole makeout scene going on.
Oh,
man. Oh, well, gee whiz.
You kissed already.
Talk about an easy date.
Oh, please.
He already got her at first base.
That's the same kind of greeting I give a number of people.
In his mind, they're already in the tub together.
All right. He's on moments away from that tub.
He'll have her undressed in the elevator on the ride up to her apartment.
All right.
John asked her how many dates would it take until, if it was serious, how many dates would it take until Robin, gave in?
Second date.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said the first date's at 6 and the second one's at 7.
Right.
You people don't know me.
She's really on fire. She needs it bad.
Yep. Have you met the guy?
I didn't want to say it in front of Clarence, but you haven't had it in a long time.
But that's not the point. I haven't had it because I haven't wanted it.
Right.
But have you met the guy?
No, you want it. You haven't met the right guy.
I haven't met the guy I want to give it to me.
Clarence looks like he
right?
could deliver. And he's got the braids thing going. It kind of looks cute, He's got the shades. He's got blue eyes.
He
Did you
does?
notice that? Yeah. He was very involved.
What are you doing looking into his eyes?
You better get him quick before he reads the book.
What, do you think my book is a turn-off?
When he realizes how screwed up you are, he's not going to...
Aren't we all?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody took you.
He's a real mellow, spiritual guy, and...
Which is, I think, very wonderful.
Yeah, but...
Don't be fooled.
You know how... No, you could rip that right out of him.
Oh, I could?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a spiritual person. What are you talking about?
No, when you get angry and stuff, you're not
I'm very spiritual then.
Right.
I'm really connected.
Yeah, you make everybody see God.
So are you going to go home and take his call?
Of course. If
Really?
he calls, I'll take his call.
He's going to want to make a date for dinner.
Yeah, do you think if we run to the E-camera home with Robin?
Yeah, you mind if we follow you?
No, you can't follow me today.
Why
not? Ask Scott's wife. She says it's okay.
Yes, I have to talk it over with Scott's wife. We have permission.
Wow. I couldn't tell. You're really into him or not? I mean, what's going on?
I think he's a wonderful human being.
Is he your type?
As far as I know him.
Is he your type?
He's human. He's my type.
All right.
So she'd go on a date with him?
Sure she would.
If I'm not... Suppose we talk and there's absolutely no reason for us to get together after that conversation, then I certainly wouldn't. But
I see. You're going to talk. You're going to say to him, look, like, what if he calls up and goes, hey, let's go out, and you're going to say, no, I want to talk first?
No. That's not what I mean. You know, sometimes things happen, and then you go... You sit here every day and interview people all day long. You go right out in the hall. You have nothing to say to them.
Really?
He'll find things.
You know that. It happens to you all the time.
If it's a girl, I'll find something.
I know. You always have something to say to a girl. But I'm not particularly into your stupid small talk.
Yeah, but how are you going to know over the phone? What if he calls up and goes, hey, Robin, I'm walking out the door, but I want to make sure I call you. Can we please go to dinner?
No, then I'd go to dinner.
Well, what if he calls up and says, Robin, I'd really like to come over and make you dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to let that go on?
I think that's going to happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, a little closer to the...
You want me to chaperone?
I don't know. Yeah, he'll walk in and you three will be sitting there.
Yeah. Hey, that's a real burn.
Oh, that's great.
That'll send them right off on heroin.
I don't think we...
I went to acid, but that happened to me once. I got a date with a girl in college. Yeah. She told me to come over to her place. I went over. She had another guy sitting there, and we were smoking hash the whole time. The guy wouldn't leave. She had him sitting there so I wouldn't do anything to her.
That's right, yeah. That was a ploy we girls used to play in college. You always have somebody else there.
A C block, they call it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That turned out to be a pleasant surprise, Clarence Clement, as a guest. That was some scene. Home run. Woo. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but we began taping the E! Show exactly 1 year ago today. It's our 1 year anniversary. 1 year birthday. Maybe I should be like Larry King and have a special announcement.
Are we going to get a cake?
Yeah. Big cake. Clarence is out baking it in your apartment right now.
With the cat.
Busy cooking.
Now, where's that vanilla extract?
Yeah, come to my house. You'll have to bring everything to cook.
I would like to cook you dinner.
Come to your house and cook you dinner.
Ooh,
that is smooth, man.
Yeah. Now, you got any food in that house?
Nope.
Cook you a hot dog. He goes, all right, let's get to bed.
Cobwebs in the kitchen.
I don't know if my stove works.
Right, hungry anyway. Lie down.
I think that's the stove.
Well, there was some definite romance going on in the room. I don't know.
Man.
All right. Well, let's see what happens, Robin.
Yeah, the E-camera was out there in the hall saying, well, are you going to go out on a date with him? I said, I can't predict the future. I don't do that kind of thing.
Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but you know what? I can ask the Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie 8-ball.
Oh, is there one of those?
Yeah, and will Robin, Lisa Marie and Michael Jackson, will Robin go out with Clarence Clemens?
No. Ah. And they both said it.
Oh, they lie anyway.
Yeah, they lie.
They lie. Let me ask again. All right, maybe they mean you'll just have sex with him. Will Robin have sex with Clarence Clemens?
Have sex.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to say what happened?
No, you can say. You have a good memory.
Well, you said you were going to say it.
They couldn't agree. All right. Whatever.
But it's absolutely up to her, Howard. Because obviously he wants to.
Right. No, he's ready to date.
Yeah. It's not.
There's no question.
No, he's called.
Right. He definitely got the love bug.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to come in on Monday and tell you guys that no call came.
Oh, there's a call coming.
I'll bet you that call.
$100.
I'll bet on that.
Well,
I'll take that
whether or not
action.
she answers it.
Oh,
yeah,
stop
no, we
it.
can't trust her.
What?
Yeah. Says he can't trust you.
Jackie, how could you say that?
She'll come in and say he didn't call just to be right. He didn't call.
Yesterday I was out planning your wedding with Clarence. I don't want to tell anyone. I met with the caterer. What are we having? You're going to have no meat. I don't want meat. Robin is a vegan. Right. Robin's got all the meat. I'm in bed with her.
Well, I hope someone shows up for it.
Right. Well, they will. We'll be there.
I got another call.
From Clarence?
Come on.
He wants to meet with you. What are you going to do? You going to keep ducking his calls? Were you home and just listened to it on the machine?
Well, it was bedtime.
What's going on? So you don't even want to see him. You're avoiding his calls. Why don't you be upfront about it? Why don't you be honest?
I'm just very busy.
Right.
Are you playing hard to get? Is that it? You didn't want to lay down like the other bimbos?
You know me. I'm not hard to get.
Right. So you're not interested in Clarence. Why don't you just say that and let the guy off the hook?
He just doesn't strike me as my type.
Oh, all right. So there you go. There's no shame in that. Clarence can get plenty of women. He doesn't need
Surely,
you.
I don't know why he even.
Well, you're an attractive woman, and he wants to get to know you better. Wants to have a friend. You could start out as a friendship, and let's see where it goes. You don't even want to be his friend. All right, I understand.
Oh boy. What do you mean I don't want to be his friend?
No, I could see that.
What are you talking about?
He's not your type. I know what your type is, like Brad Pitt.
I don't want to be Brad Pitt's friend either.
I see.
Sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
But
well, whatever. Well, I know he liked you very much and thought very highly of you.
That is very flattering.
And everything doesn't have to be so physical, you know. It could be the man's very
what?
Spiritual.
Yeah.
And you like that. He was romantic, right?
He's in from out of town. Wants to go out to dinner. What's the big?
We need to date, a friendly date.
Friendly face.
A little horny.
Someone with intelligence.
You know, I so rarely get to spend time with Jackie and Fred.
Oh, invite us to dinner too.
You like the pasty, wimpy type, like Hugh Grant, right?
No.
Or like Tom Chiasano.
No. Don't be ridiculous.
Somebody she can look at, but never talk.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Don't argue with him. He's not part of the show.
He's arguing with all of us things.
He's leaving in September whether we stay or not.
That's right.
That's right. You won't have to listen to him anymore. He could be out in joke land, writing scripts. All right. Very good.
I don't know how to handle it.
Right. Well, I think you just handled it. I think word will get back. Anybody knows? Let me handle it.
I don't want that to happen. See, that's why I didn't want to do that.
Right.
That's not right.
Anybody knows Clarence? Tell him to stop calling Robin.
Stop it. I don't want that.
Yes, you do. You're not going to pick up his call. No. The man was on the phone last night. You could have picked up the phone and said hi.
You know, my reflexology appointment was right at the door.
Right. You could have picked up and said, my reflexology appointment said, I'll call you back, or I'll call you tomorrow at such and such a time. But you're not interested.
No, I still didn't know what to say.
Robin is not interested in you, Clarence.
Oh, stop that.
It's true.
That's very cruel.
It's cruel, but it's true.
Fairer than dragging it out.
What?
It's fairer than dragging it out.
Yeah, I mean, the poor guy's calling and calling. And she's sitting right there laughing at his answering message.
I'm not laughing.
What did he say? Was he romantic? Where are you, my love? My Nubian princess.
She brought it.
I hope you had a mellifluous weekend.
Yes. Exactly. I did as well. He was giving you some love talk on the...
I don't remember.
Was his music playing in the background?
I'm sitting here in the tub, my angel. I'm hoping you are too. Nothing like a man in love. Well, okay. Look, poor guys. Get rejected is the worst. I empathize with Clarence right now. The man tried his best.
But see, that's what I don't want.
Yeah.
If he hadn't done it here in the midst of this.
Yeah, but at least reject him. She's not rejecting him.
No, well, she doesn't know how to reject. She's a very caring person.
Cut the wire, you know how.
She doesn't. She wants to say to him, "Hey, you're a nice guy and everything. I like you, but I don't see you that way romantically with me."
But she won't say that.
She doesn't want to say it. That's why I'm here. I'm the hatchet man.
He's very white.
I would like to be alone with you somewhere right now and kind of sit down and
go ahead, man.
Light a candle and romantic. Open the window and let some breeze blow through.
Yeah.
Lilted breezes of lilac, and to sit down and meditate with you for a while.
Don't let him open the window. You're going to jump out. What is it?
This guy on the phone says the reason why Robin won't date him.
Yeah.
He's not white enough.
Oh, that's not true.
Well,
Robin dates all colors. Believe me, I know. I've hung out with a few of her boyfriends. At least one. Hey, well, you got some nerve. You don't know what Robin dates.
Well, I've listened to the show since, late 80s.
Yeah.
And everybody that Robin has dated since I
Wrong.
No,
excuse me.
Do you remember that long-term relationship I was having
with
a guy named Warren?
She had a 3-year relationship with a...
He was black.
He was blacker than anyone I've ever seen. He was so black. Remember we tried to take pictures of him in the dark? We couldn't? Nothing.
Was he really black or was he mulatto?
Oh, no. Not hardly.
No, he was black. He was as black as night.
People had never seen a white.
Who's the blackest guy you know? Shaquille O'Neal? Who's the blackest?
The blackest guy that I know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you could think of that's famous that we could compare. He was as black as Mike Tyson looks white compared to this guy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you're on the order of, I'd say, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he was as black as shoe polish.
Oh, stop that.
Right?
How
no
dare
joke.
you?
What?
No joke. Robin has actually dated
a lot of guys.
Black guys since her father.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
she doesn't blame all black men for her father's condition.
Well, Robin, I apologize. And
I'm glad that you will be a big enough man to do that.
I apologize and
ask her out.
Can I have your phone number?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You sound kind of cute.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Salam alaikum.
See, I knew people would say that, too.
Tonight, when you go home,
yes,
put my album on and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh.
You know? Her face, the face of an angel.
Oh, why, thank you.
I can see your halo. Now, I would like to come over and cook for you.
Is that right?
Ooh, whoa, that's romantic.
I have to figure out how to turn on my stove.
Well, I'm a great cook.
What a princess. No kidding.
Perfect. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Yeah.
See, she promised.
Now, what was I supposed to say when somebody says like something like that to you in public with everybody listening? What are you supposed to say?
Right. Maybe Clarence is too heavy. Maybe if he lost some weight, you would like him better.
No, I don't think that's it.
No. If he slimmed down a little. He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. It's just not there for you.
No, no.
Right. Okay, understood. Clarence, loser.
How dare you?
Remember when Bruce Springsteen dumped you? Robin just did the same thing.
Oh,
there you go.
This is what
Deja vu.
I want to have happen. Oh, you.
Deja dump.
You're horrible.
Hey, at least Robin didn't hang around with you for a bunch of years and then dump you.
Right up front.
Right up front.
You are horrible. See, I knew I shouldn't have discussed this with you.
Yeah. You know, you come on to a guy, and then all of a sudden...
I didn't come on to... I came into the room to say hello. That's all I was
rubbed
doing.
up against him.
Yeah, well, maybe sometimes that's enough.
Isn't there a word for that?
Yeah.
She encouraged him.
Man.
Right.
There's a lot of love in that room.
Face of an angel.
Face of an angel.
You're a halo. Would have scared me, too.
I feel bad for women. You know, like...
How the hell do you listen to that?
Yeah, keep a straight face. Robin was pretty nice at the time. She was like, well, thank you.
Wouldn't you lock yourself in?
That's what you're supposed to say when you get a compliment.
I would love to make that happen.
I didn't say that, Fred. I said we'll have to make that happen. I didn't say I'd love to.
Robin,
He said Barry White.
I would like to and kind of sit down and
go ahead, man.
Light a candle and open the window and let some breeze blow through lilted breezes of lavender, and to sit down.
Lilted breezes of what?
I don't know.
Lilted breezes of lavender.
Zuli.
Sure, Clarence didn't do any time. Lilted.
She's going to wind up in pieces.
Meditate with you for a little while. Tonight, when you go home,
yes,
put my album on and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh.
You know? Her face, the face of an angel.
Oh, thank you.
I can see your halo. Now, I would like to come over and cook for you. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that happen.
Clarence does look like a guy who likes to cook.
He's a good one.
He's a good cook, right? He must have put a lot of mayonnaise on that bluefish.
But see, that's just part of it. I'm not the kind of person who wants to sit around while somebody else cooks.
Right. Yeah, that's how
We're
you
not
think.
the same kind of people.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, don't.
You don't want a guy sitting there. You don't want, like, pampering you.
No. I just don't like sitting around a house. I'd rather go to a restaurant.
I see.
But then why would you say, let's make that happen? Why wouldn't you say, my kitchen's a little too small?
She didn't know what to say.
I did say, I'll have to figure out how the stove goes on.
All right, look. Listen, you were polite that day. You were caught in the headlights, and you had to improvise.
She panicked.
You panicked.
Well, I'm pointing out that women really don't know how to handle these things. It's not easy to...
Listen, had it been someone you were attracted to, you would have said that was the most romantic thing I ever heard.
Absolutely.
Of course. Come on. Don't give me the face.
I'd say, gee, I used to be interested in you until you started talking like that.
Right.
No.
How come, you know what? Every guy gets like that with you. I don't know what it is about you. Every guy, I swear to God, when I walk down the street with her, and I haven't done this in a while because I just don't walk down the street anymore. But
No,
we used to,
you won't walk with me.
right, we used to walk down the street and, like, you know, a lot of janitors and parking lot attendants.
Howard was like my bodyguard.
Yeah, I would come out and all of a sudden they'd be like, I would like to open a window. There's some hot breezes in, my sweetheart.
You will never have to do another thing.
Yeah, like a janitor.
Yes.
Like a janitor would walk up to Robin and go, if you were mine, you would never have to lift another finger. And I'm like, wait a second, dude. She's going to be a janitor's wife and she's not going to have to work?
Guys who haven't spoken in 3 years.
Yeah, right. Guys who are angry and stuff. Like we went to the parking lot guys, and parking lot guys never talk to me. They hate me.
They grunt.
Yeah, they grunt, and you know how they are. So we're some guy. Black guy, looks like he's angry at the world. You know what I mean? I'm a white man, doing pretty well.
You're the reason.
I'm the reason. He's doing bad, and I'm the reason.
You know he's driving your car 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, right. Smashing into a wall. And all of a sudden, like, Robin walks in, and the guy perks up, and, you know, hello, my Nubian princess.
Turns into Cary Grant.
Yeah, right. Cary Grant with a mop.
Robin.
My Nubian princess, how mellifluous you are today. You know, it's like these guys started with this love talk.
Instant poet.
Yeah, does this go on all day?
If I listen.
Yeah, you tune it out, huh?
I tell you every once in a while when somebody hits me with a good line. Like the day I walked up to the newsstand and the guy looked at me and he said, anything there you want is yours.
The newsstand, great.
You can't pay for anything today.
Today is your lucky day, my princess.
Here, copy a fishing magazine on me.
You have met the most generous man in the world. This is a guy who hasn't given one free magazine, and blind people come up, he makes them pay. All of a sudden, you lucky day is here, my love. Yes. I would love to.
The guy said to me,
yeah,
I want to be your air conditioner.
Cool your skin down.
It was a very hot day.
Yeah.
I want to be your air conditioner.
These are the same guys who probably have 30 girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
27 kids.
57 children.
Yeah, right. He's been a couple of people's air conditioners. But the romantic him is there. After a couple of times you should just hop in the sack, see how long it takes before he starts beating you.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't need to know.
I would love to lay palms at your feet.
I would love to.
I would love to.
Remember when Ted the janitor was in here, there was no one else in the room.
Right.
He went into, he was
right,
loved.
Right into Robin.
Man, his eyes would get all watery.
As soon as Robin would open her mouth, it didn't matter what she said, if it had any intelligence or whatever. You might have said.
Excuse me, it always has intelligence.
No, but the point is, Ted didn't care that you had some intelligence.
He didn't hear it.
He just heard your voice, and then all of a sudden he'd turn to you and go, yes.
Robin.
Is that you?
That fine thing over there.
We got to toot, and boot to boot.
Yeah. There's something stupid coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, see, no matter what I said, he would say something like that.
Married guy, 11 kids, a janitor.
And close to 100.
Right. And suddenly he's there, Prince Charming.
Love syllables.
I loved it. Yeah.
I would love to teach you.
I would love to teach you. There's a man who can't read. He's going to teach you. I would love to teach you.
He hasn't got gas money.
Yeah. Man couldn't read a word. He's going to teach you.
I can imagine. I wonder what the lessons would have been. Robin, here is how to make change for $1.
I would love to teach you, my dear. Yeah, too weird. Yeah, it's really quite something. They got a hidden camera on Robin. If she walks on the street, it's pretty wild.
Royalty.
Yeah. Good for you, Robin. There's no place you can't go and make a friend. Does it get annoying? I mean,
they yell from trucks.
Oh, do they?
I mean, just
wow.
It just happens.
Do they know who you are, or no?
They don't have to know.
No, it has nothing to do with it.
In fact, they yell different things if they know who I am.
Right.
But if they don't, they just yell anyway.
Right. You walk down the street and they start yelling. Do you get a lot of that? Guys eating you up.
I would love to.
You look good.
Is that what they say? You know what? That's why I could never meet girls. I didn't know you're supposed to do that.
You wouldn't be able to get those words out.
I could never walk up to a woman on the street and go, You look good.
I don't know who stops at that, though. Do people actually
it's got to work.
Conversations after something like that?
It has to have worked for somebody.
Because they keep doing it.
Yeah, like does Chrissy Brinkley stop and go, well, hello. You know.
You said the magic word.
Yeah. But, you said the thing I've been waiting to hear my whole life.
But you're talking about like guys on the street and janitors and stuff. Weren't you completely blown away when that guy at the Letterman show, you know, who considers himself a real intellect, started getting all mushy?
Oh, with Robin? Yeah.
Yeah, he said,
yeah, you know, this guy was no janitor.
What were you saying about Clarence? He's a janitor?
Well, no, of course not. He would have been if Bruce didn't save him. What would he have done?
No, I don't know. I'm asking you what you're saying.
I would have been a janitor if I didn't get a radio job.
The guy from the Letterman show's line was no different than the guy at the newsstand.
I know. It's weird.
Time has not diminished your beauty.
This guy Frank Gannon, you know, it's not, like.
Well, I didn't say that it had to be any particular race.
See, I thought it was mostly black guys who carried on like this. But Frank Gannon, the white guy, he walked up to you and was like, "Time has not diminished your beauty."
I had a white guy once, just a white guy. He was walking up the street and he started at my feet and he was working his way up and something was coming out of his mouth. I don't remember what it was. And then he recognized me and went, "Oh, I'm sorry, Robin."
You mean what do you mean? Like the guy like he's walking toward you?
Yes.
And then he doesn't care that you know.
He's just drinking me in and going, "Yeah, baby, I would like to." And then he went, "I'm sorry, Robin."
I mean, he started at your feet. If he started at your head, he wouldn't have done that.
No, he would have just said, "Hi, Robin, how you doing?"
What about the guys in your building? Are they like doormen and stuff who started with you, or they know better?
Well, they don't do this.
No.
We all have, a funny, joking relationship.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I bet there's a fan club out.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. You haven't been on the subway in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I'll see guys on the subway, and they'll see a girl, like a black guy will see a girl that he likes.
Yeah.
And this is his opening line. Psst, psst. And they'll turn around and he goes, "Honey, you got the finest ass I've seen in a long time." And sometimes the girls don't get mad.
Really?
They sort of smile and walk away. They sort of dig it.
Yeah. They call it a cat.
It is amazing.
Baby, you got the finest ass I ever seen. I'm sorry.
Hey, Suge.
I cannot think of anything more witty to say.
Can I walk with you? Can I go where you're going?
Is that what the guy says?
Oh, yeah.
They walk up to you, "Can I walk with you?" I need to walk with you now. My little angel, you got the face.
Take me with you.
You got the face of an angel. Because I hear this. Well, Clarence was doing it, but it wasn't the first time I've heard it. It's like 900. I mean. And Robin gets it more than any person I know.
No, that's not true.
I swear.
That is not true.
You got the face of an angel.
The face of an angel.
Guys are real a-holes. I mean, they really are. They get crazy. I never did this kind of stuff. No wonder I never had dates.
I don't know that they're dating. They're sitting on the curb.
Yeah, I know. But maybe that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Robin,
Barry White.
I would like to be alone with you somewhere right now and kind of sit down and...
Go ahead, man.
Light a candle and romantic. Open the window and let the sun.
I sound like I'm getting turned on. I'm like ooh because I'm like, oh, this is what you do. Oh. I mean, who knew? I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Suddenly we're shifting mode.
Lighting candles.
And then I heard the voice coming out of him. I was like, whoa,
baby,
I've heard this before.
Breeze blow through lilted breezes of lilac, and to sit down and meditate with you for a little while. Tonight, when you go home.
Meditate. Yeah, he's going to meditate with you, all right.
With your clothes off.
Yeah, I'll be naked sitting there in that swami position.
You call this meditation.
Fingers buried in all the wrong places. That's some meditation.
Banging your head into the headboard.
Oh, God. Full aerobics.
Yeah, I know. I just see the two of them sitting there with their legs crossed naked. And him, looking at her up and down.
Staring at my third eye.
Yes.
Put my album on and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh.
Phone sex.
Yeah.
Boy, that's romantic. Clarence and his hotel in his tub. You in your tub. At the same time. I guess you were supposed to call each other when you're both in the tub.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Her face. The face of an angel.
Oh, why, thank you.
She was buying this.
I can see your halo.
No, I would like to
hear that.
saying.
What is Fred saying? Don't listen to Fred. He doesn't know anything.
Why, thank you. And she was like really excited.
Oh, yeah.
But what is she going to do?
Cook for you. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd love to come and cook for you.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that happen.
In another lifetime.
I guess not.
Not with me.
Not with me.
Poor Clarence.
We got to take a break. I love that. I love when these guys. It's so much fun watching you.
See, you interpret it different than me. I thought he just wanted to know when she was going to be in the bathtub, so he could be in the bathtub at the same time spiritually, as opposed to on the phone.
Yeah, but I think that it would have been kind of cool had they been in the tubs and then listening and
spoken on the phone.
There was a lot of tub talk. Because don't forget Robin.
Up the tub.
Well, no, he brought up the tub, and then you went, "Ooh, I love to take tubs also."
Yeah.
He wanted that image.
You're like, "Ooh, we have something in common."
Yeah.
That's a pretty thin.
Yeah, but I think if she had said she rode camels, he was, "Oh, I ride camels."
I like to ride camels.
That's a pretty thin basis for a relationship.
No, but
we
he
both like to take baths.
He said, "I like to take baths," and then Robin was like, "Ooh,
yeah,
that's a coincidence. I like to take baths too."
Well, see, I was praying this was just for the air.
Yeah, I thought that's when you were into him because you were like, "Ooh, yeah, I like to." I thought you were going to keep your mouth shut. Oh my.
He's just very white.
I would like to.
I would like to. As soon as I hear I would like to, I go, uh-oh, head for the hills. I'd like to.
It sounds like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Very close. That's your penis talking. I would love to. Yeah, hey, OJ, you do it.
I would love to.
I would love to. I would like to. I would love to. I would like to. All right, I got to take a break. Enough of the love talk. All right, so Clarence called last night and you didn't pick up the phone. All right, that's all I wanted to know. Clarence, take a hit.
Why don't we do our mystery guest?
Oh, mystery guest.
Do
Okay.
we have a mystery guest?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Everybody
we haven't done that in a long time.
That's right, Robin. Everybody put on your blindfolds. Who's playing, just me and Robin or the whole gang? Everyone can play? Okay.
Oh, nobody knows? I don't even have a blindfold.
If I know, I'm not letting on.
Yeah, you cheater.
No, I never cheat. I'm the man. You in place or?
Yeah.
No? All right.
I'm just not even going to put it up.
Fred, are you in place?
I am now.
Everybody
right.
ready?
Billy?
I have the largest on-air blindfold.
I won't debate that.
Howard,
Jackie?
I now know that you can see through
No, I can't.
blindfold.
Why? You can see through it?
First of all, you have on headphones.
Yeah.
Second of all, you wear glasses.
Oh, Robin, why would I cheat and ruin the bit?
Because you want to know.
Jackie, are you ready?
And you want to always get it right.
Yes. Yeah, meanwhile, I haven't gotten it right in the last month. All right, is a mystery guest in?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Scary.
All right, is the mystery guest going to be disguising his voice?
Mystery guest, will you disguise your voice?
No, not really.
No, not really.
No, not really. That's your real voice?
Whoa. No, not really.
Hey, this is fun.
All right.
All right, who's going to go first?
You started. Go ahead.
All right, mystery guest, are you in the world of acting?
Sometimes, yeah.
Or are you primarily known as an actor?
No.
No.
So you got to know.
all right.
It's my turn.
Go ahead, Robin.
So you're not known as an actor. Are you a musician?
I've been accused of that. Yeah.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
That is a yes. I go on.
Go ahead.
Are you a member of a band?
I used to be, yeah.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes.
Okay. And you do solo things now?
Yeah, I do solo stuff, yeah.
Are you a singer?
Yeah, I sing too, yeah.
Ooh.
You
You get too many yeses. I don't know where to go. You sing? You play an instrument?
Yeah, I do that too.
Oh, boy.
Boy, you're prolific.
Whew. Sings. He's been in the movies. And he plays an instrument. You had a #1 hit?
No.
Oh. I got to know.
That is a no. Who goes next, Robin?
Fred.
Fred?
Oh, this is tough. What, you got it, Jack?
No.
Why are you moaning?
He just, you know what it is? Because he didn't get called on next.
He's got to let everybody know he's still here.
Oh, we're already out of questions.
The mystery guest is still here.
Well, I have
Let's
a question.
ask questions. It's Fred's turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Fred doesn't even have a question.
Do you have have you had a hit recently?
No.
Okay.
Did you ever have a hit?
Semi.
Billy?
Are you a person of color?
What was the answer?
Yes.
Yes? Well, that's a yes answer, Billy. You continue. Are you a person of color?
Well, where do you go now, Billy?
Have you ever played sports? Yes.
Oh,
Professionally?
No. All right, I go?
Yes, your turn.
Have you ever tried to date Robin Quivers?
Yes.
Well, you have.
Oh. It's Penn. You're a musician.
So you're a black man.
You're a magician.
You're a musician and you're a black man. And you claim you tried to date Robin?
Yes.
Did she ever answer your phone calls when you tried to date her?
Oh. No.
No?
She didn't.
That doesn't narrow it down.
You know what?
What?
I knew this was right away.
You did? It's Clarence. Mr. Love.
The love man is back in town.
The love man's back for a second try.
I'm trying again. I can't give up. I
thought it'd be funny to see the look on your face when Clarence came in.
Oh, this is not the funny part.
The funny part. Clarence, I invited you back in because actually Clarence invited himself back in. To be actually more honest about it.
I like the voice.
Yeah, no, Clarence, you were just here what was it, 2 weeks ago, Robin?
A month ago.
A month ago?
She don't remember, man. She doesn't want to remember.
No. And Clarence made a play for you. An incredible play for you. A plea. He's in love with you. I mean, let me just replay a little bit of that.
Hello, Clarence.
Hi, Robin.
Let me replay.
I'm back in character.
Clarence Clemens, of course, the great E Street Band, Bruce Springsteen, the entire history, Clarence Clemens.
Now, wait a minute. All of you knew.
Absolutely, the whole time.
I knew Fred knew.
Yeah.
I knew Jackie knew.
Yeah. Even Billy. Is it a person of color?
Yeah,
everybody know.
I didn't know what to say to that one.
So anyway, Robin, this is what happened 2 weeks ago on the air as Clarence made his move. You obviously felt.
This moment?
First of all, you haven't even seen Robin since she lost 20 additional pounds.
Oh my God.
Robin, would you mind standing up so Clarence get really heated up?
Why don't you just play the tape?
All right, why don't we play the tape?
Hurt me. Go ahead.
All right, here it is. She's more beautiful than...
He's very white.
I would like to do it only somewhere right now and kind of sit down and light a candle. My best stuff, man. And it didn't work.
Didn't work.
Open the window and let some breeze blow through melted breezes of lavender. And to sit down and meditate with you for a little while. Tonight,
he doesn't even believe it.
I'm going to go home with myself, put my album on, and light the candle and get in the tub. Forget about it, Rob. Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
And you went into your cooking rap. I would love to cook for you.
Why, thank you.
I was really I can see your halo. I would like to come over and cook for you. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Yeah, I would love to cook for you.
We'll have to make that happen.
Well, anyway, so Robin...
Can I make that happen?
It's I got to tell you something. This is like Mike Tyson hitting somebody in the jaw with his best punch, and they still don't go down. You laid out.
It's scary, isn't it?
Well, let's be adult about this. You laid out your best line. I mean, not to put Robin on the spot or to put you on the spot. The fact is, listen. Every guy has gone through this.
Yes.
You see a woman you like.
Yeah.
It usually falls traditionally that the man has to make the first move, if you will.
Yeah.
It's not a comfortable thing to do.
It's really not.
It's not. Clarence does it 6-7 times a day, and like most guys, you wait to see what's going to stick.
Well, I don't know.
You saw, and you had never really even thought about Robin before. You were married. You were always, and you saw Robin that day, and you went nuts. I mean, I was barely in the room.
It was a magical moment, man.
It really was.
It really was. It really was.
Well, for you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now, look. Listen.
But I thought at least.
And let's face it, she was hugging you, and it looked like you were going to score a home run. She teased you to the point of blue balls.
Stop it!
Now, what happened that day after you went back? Did you think of Robin?
We don't have to relive this.
No, we have to. That's the whole point of Clarence being here. I mean, Clarence has a new album out, and he always wants to get the word out. But more importantly, he has called you how many times now, Robin? 3?
How many times, Robin, have I called you?
Yeah. Please. But you got to take a hint, Clarence. I mean, she's obviously not interested, right?
I guess I've got myself to the point where I can understand it now. I can see the picture.
Maybe you came on too strong.
Maybe I just want to know from you, what was it that I did that...
Every guy always wants to know, Robin.
I just want to, so I don't make that mistake again.
Right. Did he make a mistake?
Did I move too fast? Did I move too slow? Did I...
This was not something I agreed. I never agreed to have this conversation.
You know what Clarence is upset about?
What?
He went over Springsteen's house after the show and said, listen, I'm going to nail Robin. He was bragging.
And now he doesn't have the trophy.
Right. Did you tell Springsteen you were going to nail Robin?
No, I didn't tell him.
You did, didn't you? You bet him $500, didn't you? So you're up $500.
He said, you know, Bruce, I always, Howard Stern has had a few words about you. I'll get him. I'm going to screw his sidekick.
Now, I noticed, Robin, it's hard for you to even look at Clarence, isn't it?
This is an embarrassing situation.
Well, of course.
I don't want you to feel embarrassed.
Well, that's too bad.
I want you to know that I really...
We're going to get you on this date one way or another.
Let me make it up to you. Let me make it up to you.
I'm certainly not angry at you, Clarence. You don't have to worry about that.
Well,
Clarence, how would you make it up to Robin?
But never call me again, or I don't know.
Yeah, but no, obviously you were enamored with her.
I
have a standing rule, Clarence, that I don't mix business with pleasure.
Well, this was not business. I don't know. What is this, business or pleasure? I don't know.
No. This is business.
Oh, this is business.
This show is business.
Yeah, you can see this is real serious business on this show. No, look, obviously the chemistry wasn't there for one reason or another. And I said, hey, wait a second. There's no reason for there to be uncomfortable feelings. You're a regular guest on the show. Robin is here every day working alongside. And I just
I'll leave whenever Clarence wants to come in. It's all right.
There you go. Clarence, if you would prefer that, if it's too painful to look at Robin.
It's kind of painful, but I'm over it. I'm a big boy.
Are you over it?
Yeah, no, I'm not over it, but,
Over what?
Over your relationship.
Over the fact that you didn't call me back.
Well, you know what it is. She didn't know what to do.
I'm sure you'll survive that.
I'll try. I'll get over it.
I thought we should clear the air.
Matter of fact, I think I'm over it right now.
Good.
Really? See, now he's mad at you. I knew he's mad at you.
See? You're trying to help me.
I know. Well, I just felt, hey, listen, we got to be adult about
it. You're in trouble.
I know it. I know it. I'm in big trouble. Stay away from me.
We ain't taking a break.
Yeah, I ain't taking no break. I can't believe it. Well, don't take it personally.
I'm not.
It's not a personal thing at all.
You know, but I just to say, hey, forget about it, been fine for me. You know, just I left here with great hopes and anticipations, and that's all. Just say, hey,
what happened when you left? You thought for sure you had scored a home run. You thought you had laid out all your good stuff.
At least I got a hit. You know,
I thought. Want my honest to God opinion?
What?
I thought you were in her pants. I thought it was a done deal. I thought it was a done deal.
It wasn't a pants.
Lying.
I would have bet on it.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
You want to be Clarence's friend, fine.
I thought that you were into the whole scene. I thought he was going to be in your pants that afternoon.
I thought he was about to ride the cyclone.
Right. Yeah.
That wasn't the objective. Robin, I want you to know that wasn't the main objective.
I'm sure not.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Clarence, please. If she hadn't spread her leg in a week, you would have been out of the door. You might have given her a week.
No. Hey, you know, I'm beyond that now.
Yeah, sure you are. So Clarence,
hey.
So you left here, you thought, listen, all right. So then you made the first call.
Made the first call.
It sounded good. I heard it was a very romantic call. Hey, baby, I'm here. I'm in the tub. And all things like that.
Now that you've done this, Clarence, I think I'll bring in that call and everybody can hear it.
That'll be fine with me.
Clarence doesn't care, Robin. That's one of the reasons I brought him in here today, because I wanted to get permission. He wears his love on his sleeve.
That's right.
Right.
That's why I wear a big sleeve like that.
Right. So, and you would have treated her to some evening.
I would have treated her to a lovely evening.
Because you got lots of dough. I mean, you're pretty well fixed.
I'm okay. You know, I get by. But it's not the money. It's not what I could provide for her. It's just the emotion thing that we have, the chemistry between two people. That's what
I think the chemistry was more between you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did. In all seriousness, I thought it was happening too.
I thought it was real.
By the way, Clarence is coming out with a book. It'll be out in a week on Regan Books. It's called How Not to Pick Up Women. And you read it, and you do everything Clarence does. You do it backwards. You do the opposite. Yeah.
Don't start with romantic.
Listen, Robin is hard to figure out in the romance department. Hard to figure out, man. You just have to keep plugging away. You have to unlock the key.
I'm going to read the book.
You got to unlock the lock.
I got to read the book down the final.
You're not kidding. She's a tough cookie.
Yeah, but I learn. You learn. You get callous after that.
I thought she was in love with me, and then she took a lie detector test. It turned out she never had feelings. So I don't know what it is.
But Robin, you're beautiful. Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're beautiful woman. And
don't give up, Billy.
I'm not trying to pursue this anymore. I came here today to say that I hope that we could be friends.
We are friends.
Thank you. And I'm not pursuing you any romantically, and not just going to pursue you romantically ever again. Because
don't say ever.
Hey, she could change her mind. Lead him on. Just keep dangling it. Just keep dangling. Yeah. She might be a robot. I'm telling you.
And look, she's brutal, man. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. She's laughing at me.
She's listening. Go ahead, man. Continue your rap. I think you're real good at this.
No, I'm kind of.
So you would never. Excuse me.
You're not crushed.
You would never.
I'm hurt.
You don't even know me.
Yeah,
this is not me.
This is the fact I wanted to get to know you. This is the whole purpose of this whole
And that's
meeting.
why I do. I have a completely separate life from this. And so you wouldn't. I don't even know how to explain it. But
okay.
It has nothing to do with you.
I'll read
it has nothing to do with you. It's just that my business life and my personal life are completely separate.
Are you saying, Robin, that he doesn't know the real you? And that he wouldn't want to get to know the real you? Is that what you're warning him in a way? I'm just trying to understand what that last statement meant.
Yeah, if I could accept this as a warning, is this a warning or what?
She rollerblades on horseback. All right? Do you want any part of that?
Okay, I give up.
I give up. That finally turned up. She goes rollerblading in her horseback riding outfit. Do you want a part of that? That's what she's trying to tell you.
Okay.
She's trying to warn you.
I get it.
I'm
just a country boy, you know?
Man.
I'm just a country boy, I tell you. I'm just big city.
How many ways can you say go away, Robin?
Oh, stop. Now,
all she would have to say.
I never wanted to be in this position.
Just say go away.
Never wanted to be in this position.
I want to tell you that you got a lot of friends out there that, every time I walk down the street and people say, hey, man, how you doing, Robin, man? How's it going?
Right, people want to know.
They're sympathizing with me.
They are, because you know what it is? Look, every guy can relate to this.
Apparently every woman, too. I told you I did a book signing in Dallas right after that.
Everybody wants to see Robin and Clarence happy.
In fact, people were saying, where's Clarence? Like, we should have been there together.
People love...
We should have been there together.
He would have been there.
I would have been there.
People will love a romance story. That's why love movies do better than any movie, even better than action movies.
And what are my least favorite movies, Howard?
Love movies.
That's right.
So that's what you're trying to tell Clarence? Okay. The point is, when romance is in the air, people get excited. We saw what we thought was going to be a new power couple. Yeah. The two of you together would have been all over town. It would have been incredible what was going on. A lot of people got into it. A lot of people got excited. You certainly made the play. I mean, you
trying to be a gentleman.
You said you'd get her in the tub. You would get some cool breezes. I believe lavender breezes.
Lavender.
Lilted. I mean,
my best stuff.
I mean, I can't imagine a more romantic scenario of whole life.
Right.
Like Pretty Woman, you would have gone up the fire escape and dragged her off.
So now I
rescued her.
I'll just think about this, and I'll send you over a case of Vaseline intensive care.
You're listening to him and thinking that what he's saying is actually what goes on.
I read it in the book.
I read the book.
We all read it, Robin. There's no secret.
The book is what happened in the past.
Oh, wow. Oh, my lady. I had no idea. But, well...
You know what?
What?
You should never let Clarence leave the studio. You should really
Am I in big trouble?
Leave the studio.
Oh, boy.
Well, hey, listen, the two of you, obviously...
I'm not talking about Clarence. The two of you. The two of us is what you have to worry about.
I get you. I hear you.
Well, I'm sorry if I caused a rift between you guys.
Well, hey, listen, I thought I was doing...
You could be the cause of the breakup of a great relationship.
Please don't.
That's right.
You could be the cause of the breakup of a
Are you saying you would leave the show over this?
I am very angry.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Why? Don't you even give me that. Clarence is...
You better never wait for another commercial or have him out of
You are not allowed in my studio.
Imagine if you bitched her about doing this to anybody else.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have no sense of humor. You remember. I know. I would have gotten the whole thing. It's a show. It's a show.
Show business. That's all right.
Big deal.
Thank you for
I'll take my lumps then. I'll take my lumps.
I'm sorry.
She's just trying to...
You didn't do anything.
No, yes, you did, Clarence. You should apologize to her. You should apologize.
You better figure out your apology.
You better apologize.
You should not approach the princess.
Yeah. I'm not apologizing for anything. I love it.
You don't have to apologize.
I love romance.
I think she's really angry.
But she's angry, but she doesn't know why she's angry. She's angry because she's I don't know. Why would you be angry?
Because my friend
set
me up
your best friend
embarrassed me.
Of course.
Ah, okay.
You think this is embarrassing?
This is not embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I just came to talk to you.
Yeah, big deal.
Clarence, again.
Your perception is off, Robin, just like your book.
I think
you know what? Your block is going to be off.
Your perception is off. Your perception is off.
Doesn't matter.
This is our version. Here we go.
Do you know what?
I had a caller about this.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Whether my perception is off or not, I'm going to act on it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well.
And then I have to look over
shut
and
up,
see
you.
Clarence.
Yeah, it's going to be the next book. Are you going to go jogging on my face?
Smartly.
Are you going to go jogging on my face?
It could come to that. It could come to that.
Thanks a lot, Clarence. Thanks.
Listen, I'm an innocent.
Hey, while you're here, let's plug your new album. I'll take my lumps from Robin afterwards.
Well,
but let's plug your new album because you were good enough to come in.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think if you make one last play for her, if you could have done your job right and gotten her, she wouldn't be all pent up and mad at me now.
I'm sorry. But
thanks a lot.
I was just waiting for,
If you had nailed her, it would have been fun.
Oh, God. Robin, that wasn't the
I
purpose.
could have been mad at you and not him.
Yeah. She would have been yelling at you.
What do we have here?
His Vaseline intensive care.
All right. Everybody make your little joke.
Will you buy Clarence's new album, Robin, to make up for this?
But I will certainly do that.
All right. What is the name of the new album again, Clarence?
The new album is Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. It's a very romantic album.
Boy. What are you looking for one? You're causing rifts everywhere you go.
No, listen.
Clarence, do you rollerblade? Yeah, go. Tell her the point. Tell her the point. Tell her the point.
What is it? Oh, the point.
I'm not speaking to Howard now. I'm not speaking to Fred.
Thanks a lot, Clarence.
Or Gary, or Jackie, or Billy.
No, Billy, you can
speak to. And you call yourself Peacemaker?
Billy, you could speak to.
No, I'm not speaking to him.
Why? I wasn't in on that.
I don't care. You're in the room.
Oh, man. Thanks a lot.
Maybe it's a good thing this is working.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You're lucky.
Am I lucky?
I think she's trying to show you that you really don't want to be with her.
Well, okay.
No, quite frankly, he lives on one side of the country. I live on. I'm not into long-distance relationships. There were so many reasons.
It's not working out, that's all.
That
you like Clarence personally.
I do.
It's just not a romantic thing for you.
I was very concerned about his relationship with this show. I don't know why.
Well, it's not you because you weren't feeling romantic. You just feel as a friend. And you knew Clarence was feeling romantic. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's natural. I think
that's right.
People do get romantic.
And since I was concerned for him as a human being.
Right.
You have embarrassed me publicly. Thank you very much.
Hey, so what?
Oh, boy. Well, I don't know what to say, Robin. I just...
oh, you don't have to say.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well, I won't ever call you again. And I'll just take my Vaseline and care home with me.
There you go. Listen, Clarence was going to end up on the show one way or another again, and so he's just here sooner than later.
Fine.
Right.
But this was at me. You did this to me.
Yes, I did it to terrible. What did I do to you?
Was it so bad?
Was it so terrible to see Clarence?
Mystery guest?
Of course.
All right.
We've never done that.
Hey, I have my blindfold on too.
That's right, Fred, and I've never choked anyone before.
Wait till she finds out we all had the idea individually.
I know.
Was it a person who didn't?
I'm equally angry at all of you.
Jackie comes up to me the other day and goes,
Hey,
you know what you got to do? We got to have Clarence on the show as a mystery.
Do you realize that the idea occurred to me, too?
Yeah, so I said to Gary, Gary, I said, how funny is that? You've already booked that. He booked it the day Clarence was here.
Yeah, but I knew it, too. No. I've had the idea, too.
So then be mad at yourself.
Oh, no, I didn't do it.
You wanted to.
Well, like the E Street Band, it sounds like Robin and I are now.
We're all broken up.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, Clarence, thank you for coming in. And personally, I'd go out with you if I was a woman. I love you.
Thank you, man.
I'm very turned on by. I would love to be in some lavender lilted breezes. Personally, I think that would be exciting.
Thank you, man.
But the new album doing well?
It's doing very well. And,
yeah.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. It helped so much for me. And,
good.
It's really great. And
so you basically you were doing all this to get a second shot on the show.
No,
very good. Okay.
No,
so there was
nothing
about me, and this is why I keep myself separate from this radio show.
Don't do that. That's not fair to me. It's not fair to you.
That's why I do it, because I know what you show business people are like.
Totally not
I wouldn't get involved with somebody in rock and roll in my life. depended on it. Look at what you're
man.
You used everybody.
Still want a date?
I'm out of here.
Robin,
thank you very much, Robin.
Robin, I have no right to say this.
I'm just happy that I never picked
No, you
up the
certainly...
phone.
Robin, you would have gotten this over the phone, so I've spared you that.
Thank you so much. God, I feel much better.
Robin, let me ask you something, and I'm in no position to ask, of course.
Yeah, you have.
I'm in the doghouse.
I hope you're asking for a favor.
Yes, I am. Would you give Clarence a signed 8x10 of your most beautiful picture that we have hanging on the wall as a parting gift?
You know
so
what?
that he may stare at your
Before
beauty.
I break it or after?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Clarence,
hey,
once again, I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you, man.
I think your rap is intact. I think that some woman will fall for that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
What you say.
My rap's intact, someone will fall for
Oh, there's the 8x10. Thank you. All right.
Oh, wow.
Robin, with your permission, here your 8x10 to Clarence. Clarence, here it is. And there it is. All right.
What could have been?
What could have been? Clarence, thank you. I have to take a break.
Thank you very much, man.
All right, and protect me from Robin. You are the big man, so put up a block. Robin, I'll see you.
No, you won't. I'm leaving.
No,
Clarence, he's leaving. I'm leaving.
No, you're not going anywhere, Clarence. I got you off the hook. I don't care what you say. All right, we'll be back right after these words. I need a male rubber head that I can have sex with.
Oh, yeah, change the subject.
Well, listen, I can't dwell on that. You're mad at me? What can I do? Can't win them all. Jackie the Joke Man Marlowe, his wild 90-minute filthy joke video, Who Farted, I Smelt It, is on sale. Talk about an immature video.
Yeah,
wow.
Get a grin with Jackie.
Yep, only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Jokeland special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This Friday at Chuckles in Mineola on Long Island. For dirty jokes and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-922-WINE. Jackie. You know, Robin, that was so romantic. It really was.
Quiet, man.
Yeah. Well, listen. I thought for sure you'd enjoy that, but what can I tell you?
Here are some of the faxes.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Robin, when do you plan on losing your second virginity? Clarence is a cool guy, so give him some of that loveliness you keep hidden.
Yeah.
Like so much buried treasure.
So much buried treasure. It is. It's like buried treasure.
If I could ask Robin just one question, just why she spurned the big man's affection.
Oh, right.
Was it when she looked in his direction, she saw that his horn was bigger than his erection?
His horn was bigger than I see. The poetry. You know who sent that? Penn Jillette. Hey, Robin.
Why him?
Well, obviously there's no love match there. I thought you just needed a second look. From the big man.
I knew as soon as he said anything who it was.
Did you know right away?
Yes.
And you wouldn't guess?
No, I refused.
You knew right. I knew. You'd asked enough questions that you knew.
I knew as soon as you started talking to him.
Right. Oh, that quick you knew?
Yes.
So when you asked questions, you knew?
I knew all along.
Well, he answered the first question.
I don't believe that.
Voice, Howard.
He did.
Well, no, it wasn't his voice. You couldn't have told from his voice.
What tipped you off?
It was a certain inflection he has.
Yes. Yeah, he does.
But you could tell. Were you the member of a band? Or you doing solos? I knew exactly who it was.
Right. I wonder if he's going to call you again. That's what I want to know. I love when guys fall in love with Robin, they fall hard. Oh. I mean, they really do.
They make fools of them.
They do.
Take chances.
They do. Shh. I hear him dialing in the other room. He's calling your machine.
You have 16 new messages.
You know, I now know how irritating it is to have Ganji waiting for you.
I know.
When something happens to you in the studio.
Was he out there with the camera?
He opened the door and started peering in here.
You should have seen the look she gave him. Oh. He just melted. He just put the camera down and walked.
She's like a teamster with her palm up. You know,
get out of my face. Well.
No picture.
You're on the air in San Diego.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
you getting Jesse Jackson on the air?
Oh, in a minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
When you get him on your show?
Jesse Jackson, tomorrow. He's a mystery guest. He wants to ask Robin on.
All right.
You want to date with Robin?
Yeah.
You see? He's another guy.
No, she'll probably dog me like the other guys.
All right, very good.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. Well, I don't know. I see an addendum when the Quivers of Life comes out in paperback. The Clarence Clemens chapter. If you jog on my face again, I'm going to be mad.
You know, I'll have to devise new forms of torture.
Yeah. You're on the air. That'll be the sign of health that you don't jog on my face.
I'm very upset.
I know, but what can I do about it? I thought it was a good idea.
Wrong.
I thought, well, if it was wrong, you know, I thought it was a good idea. Even you had the same idea.
I'm your buddy.
So
what are you
big
doing
deal.
plotting against me?
I don't plot against you. She'll be rollerblading on my balls tonight.
Take that.
I rollerbladed on his balls.
I'm going to take him and play pool with him.
Yeah. Just try to weigh it against all the good things about me.
I'm trying to think of him right now.
Didn't I yell at that woman when you tried to get an apartment? She was dicking you around?
That was a long time ago, Howard. You're really
That's
reaching
running
back.
thin, huh? Didn't I? No. Guess that's all I ever did. Didn't I scream at Sally Jesse for you?
Well,
Yeah, okay. So come on. I do some good stuff. Like maybe I'm not so well thought out.
Here I was feeling all good about you. See, I think that's what it was. I was feeling so good about you because of taking my side on the Sally thing.
Right.
I was shocked. This was blindsiding me.
Oh, please.
Attacking me on my blind side.
You don't even care about this. You're on the air.
I'm hurt.
Well, you'll get over it. Come on. You're on the air. Hello? Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. Listen,
I had to make a judgment. I had to make a judgment. I said, well, wait a second.
Okay.
This isn't really a bad thing to do. This is fun. Clarence is going to be on the show again. Hey.
What is Robin's problem?
I don't know.
Why do I have to have a problem?
She has a problem.
Why do I have to have a problem?
But you have a problem.
It seems like you overreacted.
You always have to have a problem.
Why do I have to have a problem?
There isn't a person in the world that understands this.
What do you mean?
There isn't.
What doesn't he understand?
No, you.
I?
Yes.
I what?
They don't understand your problem with that.
What is my...
Guy came in to see you. That's all.
He could have just said, I'm not interested, that's
avoid.
it.
Would you have avoided Clarence if he said I wanted to come in? So then what's your problem with it? You wouldn't avoid him.
What?
You wouldn't avoid Clarence.
But I wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah. No, you wouldn't.
No.
Yes. Now, what is this with Robin's relationship problem?
Yeah, how are you, Howard?
Yes.
First of all, what relationship are we analyzing?
Well, your potential relationship with Clarence.
Potential?
Potential.
See, Robin, what you're doing is you're diverting all your feelings of inadequacy over to Howard for putting you in a bad situation, where actually, in reality, it's your feelings, the feelings that you have with yourself as far as rejection.
Right.
Those are the problems. And
See?
Hello?
He's watched too many Sally Jesse Raphaels.
Now, Rob, listen to this. I deal a lot with relationships. We do a lot of
Do any
videos.
other work after you finish with him?
Yeah.
Sorry?
After he finishes with them, they're really cute. Now, you're saying Robin... But so far, I agree with you. I mean, that's what I thought.
Well,
what are you saying? You're just trying to really keep me riled up.
Robin feels as though she's lost control because there were 4 males in the room that you're in, Howard.
Yes.
Robin has a loss of control when there's 4 males gang up on her, similar to what happened in her childhood.
Why is it a gang up?
I'm sorry?
Why is it a gang up?
I don't believe
What
it
does this have to do? What are you talking about?
There's 4 men in the room with Howard.
And what did that make me do?
That made you have a loss of control. You felt as though you lost all power, and that bothered you.
Oh, is that why I'm angry?
Oh, there's no question about it.
Yes, this makes sense.
There's no question.
You know what? I'm going to hit you again. I already hit you once.
There might be something. You ought to go see this guy, Robin. He can help you.
I'll go see him.
Very deep-rooted problems she has.
Yes, I'm deep-rooted.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Howard?
Yes.
Robin should just keep her black kloogie shut.
All right. Well, thank you. That's very nice.
I'm sure he has a degree in nothing.
He has a very serious degree, that guy. He has a Ph.D. in wallpapering. It's very serious.
That's right. right. Go back to fixing that pipe.
I like how Gary gets on and goes, boss, this guy has a really interesting take on love.
There's a relationship expert on the phone.
Gary's going to see him. The real deal, a real relationship expert.
Here's an interesting theory.
Line 2 is Einstein.
And you know that Gary was on the phone with this guy going, this sounds pretty good.
I better tell Paul.
We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Everybody's having a real good time laughing at me in the hall.
Not to mention in here, too.
I haven't come in there. I'm tired of it.
Sure.
Well, you have a dating situation that has to be looked into. It has to be investigated. I have to know what's going on. I like when you told Clarence, you don't know. I have a life off the air. You don't know. You don't know anything about it. He was like, what?
You don't know how I've been trying to work on. What the hell do I say?
I know. That was wild. I said, man.
It came to me the other day. I have 2 separate lives.
That was pretty mysterious.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh, man. I'll never date a rock and roll musician.
Yeah, that came out of left field.
Show business, people!
I'm fighting for my life.
You sure were. Well, I think he got the point. If any good came out of it, he got the point. There was no good coming out of that?
No good.
I don't know.
Except that everyone enjoyed my discomfort.
Yeah.
Oh, you can call me.
Yeah. It's like set him up again.
If he calls you, though, in all seriousness, you just won't answer. He can call you. You don't have to answer.
I've always done that.
Right. Damn, my ankle hurts again.
What
Listen
did
to
you
this.
do?
I went and did some light weightlifting. I waited weeks. My ankle felt good.
You don't lift weights with your ankles, do you?
I can't explain it. I can't explain what's going on with my ankle.
See, do you now realize that it's psychosomatic?
Yes. But nevertheless, it hurts.
This is your back pain
I know.
and your eye pain.
Thank you.
It has moved to your ankle.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It's true.
I called the doctor. I said, my ankle hurts again. I go, but I know it's in my head. He goes, what?
What were you doing?
I'm going to go to the psychiatrist.
What were you doing?
Doing, like chest exercises.
And your ankle hurts.
My ankle hurts. Psychosomatic. You're right.
I wish that relationship doctor would call back and talk to you.
Listen, you're not all that healthy either. You're psycho, I'm somatic.
I'll agree with you there.
That's right. No, I'll tell you one thing. I'm never bringing any of your ex-boyfriends on here.
Oh, that's not a problem.
I'm going to be the brunt of that.
Ex-boyfriend. Don't bring somebody who's been
Clarence.
calling me on the phone.
Clarence is your boyfriend. Get used to it. God, he loves you. Did you see the look in his eyes?
You didn't even tell people what happened in the commercial.
He hugged you and tried to drag you, and he was dragging you, and he is big. I mean, you can handle yourself.
You weren't stopping him. You were going to let him take me.
Well, I
had to fight him.
I thought you were mad at me. I figured he's doing me a favor. He's getting you out of the room.
Back to Jersey.
I just gave me, no hard feelings. I shook his hand. The next thing I know, I'm being hugged, and then I'm being carried.
That was like date rape.
It was.
It really was.
And we all watched.
Yeah. Thanks, Jackie.
What am I going to do? He's 9 feet tall.
Yeah, it's every man for himself.
And Fred, mister, I'll jump in front of a bullet for you.
Sure. Well, you look like you were enjoying it, actually.
Yeah, again.
We did make sure the video camera was going.
Looked like you liked it.
He was dragged.
Yeah. Which he said, I was going to leave, and then he says, I'm going to take you away from this.
That sounded good to me. I was ready to take up that offer. I thought he finally said the right thing. I'm going to take you away from this.
Yeah. She was so mad at us that she was in cahoots with him.
And then he said, I promise. What did he say?
I don't know.
I promise I won't ever call you again. And I go, oh, no, certainly you can call.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
that's when all our jaws dropped.
Right. That's right.
You know what it is? You're a polite person.
That's true.
I know what you mean. It's hard for you to be mean.
You didn't want to leave on that note.
Right. I hear you. I do the same stupid stuff. I do.
But she left him with that spark of hope.
So what? So he can call and she doesn't have to answer the calls. This is a big deal. I mean, that's what I would do. I would weasel out of it.
Real mixed up when he walked out the door.
I do that all the time, though. Don't you guys do? You mean, Jackie, you would have said to him, "Hey, don't call." Of course. You would say, "Hey, of course, call me, please."
Write me. We'll have lunch.
Yeah, you'd say all the right things, and then when he calls, you just blow off the phone call. That's what an answering machine was made for. What are you going to do? The guy ain't getting it. Still in love.
Smitten.
You cast a mighty spell.
I don't know what happened. I've been sitting here for years.
Call your machine. See if this.
Yo, let's check your messages.
No, it was just a...
You know, I would like to... Wash you. Other guys are always doing stuff to you, too. I like to throw you in a tub.
Candles and food.
Yeah, right. And breezes.
What happened to going to the movies?
Meditating.
Something simple.
Yes.
Strap you to my barbecue and read War and Peace.
I'd like to put you in a canoe upside down. Violate you from the bottom.
Take it to the movies.
Try it. Work up to it.
I would like to rent a rocket ship and fly you to Mars and have a cookout and
read Chaucer.
Swim the English Channel.
Then we get back in the rocket ship, fly back to Earth, stop it over on Venus.
And then we could climb up Everest and I'll massage your calf.
There was some rap. He was doing everything to you.
If you were, would you have gone out with him?
Go out with him. I'd have him locked up.
Now the truth comes out.
I would love to.
I was scared we were next.
I would take a washcloth, rip it in half, tie it around your mouth, bind your feet.
I would like to.
I would like to.
It sounds too close to. I would love to.
I know. That's true.
I would love to.
His name is Barry White.
I would like to.
I would like to.
Right now and
all right, very good.
Light a candle and
candle.
Light candle. Open the window and
the guy was free.
Rearranging my furniture.
Yeah, it's like your apartment's a mess at this point. I'd like to
make a bottle of champagne over your head
and launch you like a ship.
I'd like to jam a bottle of champagne down your throat till you suffocate.
I'd like to
take your dead corpse and rip the flesh off your skull and then have sex with it.
I'd like to tie you to a barber chair and force tequila shots down your throat.
I would like to take a bare metal mattress and
then hook up a battery to it.
That's right.
While you're nude and pour water over you.
To put your foot in a rat trap like a giant piece of cheese.
And watch you gnaw it off.
And then interior decorate your entire apartment to my taste.
I'd like to take a bird cage and put it in the middle of your hair and pile it on top of your head and have the canary sing.
I would love to. I'd love to do this to you.
Really, man?
I'd love to put you in a tub and throw in a radio.
I think that's what he likes to do now.
Yeah. And see your corpse smoking.
Make you sit on a hot radiator with no clothes on.
I would like to nail your toes to a 2x4 then suspend you upside down between two buildings.
But it was never about that. It was never about that.
I just want to be a friend. I'd like to take your smelly, charred corpse. Drag it down into my basement.
Bring it on tour with me.
Put it up on stage while I perform my love music.
I'd like to strap you to a baby seat and drive you into a Mazda into a lake.
I'd like to take your rib cage, soak it in hot water, make soup.
I would love to. I'd like to drill a hole in your skull and pour in hot lead.
I'd like to drill a hole in your skull and take this right hemisphere and the left hemisphere of your brain and have sex with it and feel all mushy.
In a canoe.
In a canoe, upside down.
And then take a power drill and mix everything up.
I would like to make frozen margaritas, but instead of using margarita stuff, I'd use turpentine and make you drink it.
I want your ashes on my desk like Chauncey and Debbie Tay.
I would love that.
I would love that so much.
I would like to.
I I would like to.
I would love to.
I would like to.
Plans.
They're planning. Big plans.
It's like the love connection. Describe your most romantic date. It's a dating date.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Yeah, bachelor number 1. Would you please describe for Robin an ideal date? I would like to take you in your apartment and cook for you. And
light a candle.
Light a candle. I mean candles. I'd like to light a candle so you wouldn't see what I look like.
And open a window.
And throw you out the window. That's some date. You get to go to your apartment, open a window, and light a candle. Baby.
He's going to dirty up my kitchen.
Yeah. Like he's going to fit in that tub.
I'd like to wash your mouth out with scented soap. I would like.
All right, bachelor number 2. What would you like to do to Robin? I would like to. What a scene. Quite a scene. A lot of guys want to do a lot of stuff to you.
Everybody's got a plan.
Yeah.
Everybody's like drawing a map. This is the date with Robin.
I would like to play blacktop with you.
Road.
What is it? Road. This is where
you lay on the ground and I blacktop you.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you the world. I'd like to bring you to Idaho and hit you over the head with a bag of potatoes.
Thank you, bachelor number 2. Well, Robin, it's time for you to decide.
Bring in the next group of bachelors. Robin still won't pick.
Yeah, wait, we need bachelors 4, 5, and 6 to come in now. She refuses to pick. Bachelor number 4 is a janitor.
There you have it. All the bachelors.
Bachelor number 5 is a parking lot attendant, and bachelor number 6 is a rock and roll star. Let's hear from these 3 gentlemen. It'd be like a cartoon, like you get up and run out of the building, and there's a hole in the wall left from where you're like...
my figure.
You just see your figure.
Her silhouette with the wall.
Well, guys, our bachelorette has had to leave. She had a family emergency. She invites you all to call.
She was in such a hurry she couldn't even use the door.
But she likes all of you.
Oh, God.
Really, man.
I can't believe it. I would just like to know what I did wrong.
Yeah, sure. Robin, I would just like to know what I did wrong. Did I come on too strong?
God, he said he was sorry like 20 times.
I know, that was great. I'm sorry.
He told her he liked sorry.
With your permission, I'd like to replay that tomorrow. I mean, I really was.
Oh, now you're asking my permission.
I see that I have to. I can't be too spontaneous when it comes to you.
Show now.
All right.
Don't ask now.
No. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll do a couple of things, and then the news and a whole bunch of other stuff right after this. You're getting a lot of faxes, Robin.
Well, there was actually one of the women at the station who came to me, personally made a special trip to see me to give her, to plea on Clarence's behalf.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Terry.
She was pleading? What do you mean? Terry got a call from Clarence, and he said you go...
No, she just happened to hear it on the radio the first time he did that, and it was days later that she made a special trip to my office.
Really?
To put in a few good words.
For Clarence?
For Clarence, on her own behalf.
How does she know Clarence?
She doesn't know Clarence. She just thought, geez, I think he's a wonderful guy.
Right.
If you were asking my vote, I'd say go out with him.
So she says, just share your vagina with anybody. Even if you don't like it.
She's like, I don't care what you think.
Right.
He wants you.
Well, maybe she thought that you needed to discuss it with her, and that would help you. So says Howard, get rid of that bitch witch Robin.
Now, what did I do now?
He says you add nothing to the show. There's no reason for you to be here.
Okay.
And whenever he hears your voice, he has to turn down the radio. Now he's mad at you. See, a lot of guys are mad at you.
Clarence.
Well, no, because listen to what he leads to. He says, she led the big man on.
Oh.
She didn't have the guts to tell him she wasn't interested, and now she's pissed because he came back to pursue her. Ever. Signed Mayor Giuliano. This one says, Howard, here's a match made in heaven. Charles Manson and Robin. They both have the same psychological profile. Sigmund Freud. This is what he says. Dear Robin, get real. Face reality. You think the only ones good enough for you are Richard Gere or Kevin Costner.
I don't even like Kevin Costner.
Give Clarence Clemens a chance.
I wouldn't take Kevin Costner.
Robin, if Clarence goes out and rapes some little girl, it's on your head. That's what it says.
What in the world does that mean?
That's what it says. Evidently, a lot of people signed Tom Chisano.
Oh, so I should sacrifice myself.
All right. Take it to the altar.
Why don't you just throw me in a volcano to keep it quiet?
All right, listen, let's take a break. And then when we come back, let's do the news.
All right.
Right after these words.